Yo.
What is up? What is up, people? Kind of had a mishap over there. Let me fix up my thing.
That's all
What's
right,
up?
man.
Tony's in the house. What's up, brother? What's up, John Cena? How you doing? Here with my homeboy Josh today, and we're going to talk about some E3. Since we
Yeah,
both
man.
gamers, figured we might as well, do a little something on it. How you doing,
Well,
man?
good. And I actually want to have a title for it, the Keep E3 Alive stream, because man, this shit is dying, dude. It's dying to the point that like nobody cares. Like you didn't even watch. Like you're a gamer, bro. Like you're a gamer more so than me even. And you stream games every night. You play video games every night. And you didn't even watch the shit, bro. Because and it's not your fault. It's just like who cares, man. So I want to try to put it in the forefront.
No, I get you. I get you. You're right. I didn't watch it because I'm the type of person I'm like, man, when the games come out, they come out. But I did go through it a bit, and I did see some of the games that they had. Some games are interesting to me, though. I was interested in
So
some of those games.
so it's not just a matter of like, oh, E3 is like not the same as it was. Sony didn't show up. You were never really an E3 watcher, then.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
okay, that's what it is. See, for me, it
nah.
was always a big thing. It's like, oh, I can't wait to watch Sony. Oh, I can't wait to watch Xbox, or Nintendo or whatever it is. But and I've always wanted to go.
hmm
Never got a chance to go, and I don't know. I don't know if I will, but maybe in 4 years if it still exists. But I doubt it, man. I don't
I
know.
was I would usually catch like little clips of it, past E3s and stuff like that. What's up, Commander Data? How you doing, brother? I used to just catch clips of it, and watch like the Nintendo stuff or the Xbox stuff. Wasn't really a big fan, like I said. I'll just wait for the games to come out. If some interest me, I'll buy it. If they don't interest me,
Yeah.
I won't buy it. But what was your take on the Xbox side of it?
Dude, Xbox is super smart, man. They're super, super smart with this the Game Pass, dude. And I went today, downloaded the update for my Xbox, and I saw pre-download whatever game. So I pre-downloaded Forza Horizon 4 or 5 rather, and that comes out in November. So even before the game even comes out, you have it ready, and it will be there day one. And they just had a ton of games, man. Oh, and another thing I want to talk about before I forget about Xbox and Microsoft in general, what they're
hmm
doing, another thing that they're doing, besides Game Pass, that's a whole thing in itself. Another thing they're doing that's really smart is buying these studios. I didn't get a
hmm
chance to talk about that on the OOC, but they have Bethesda, they
hmm
have some other ones, and I heard they were thinking about possibly buying Sega, possibly buying Konami, maybe another acquisition. Dude, if they start buying all the studios up, like who knows what can happen.
Well, they're trying to corner the market on PlayStation, right? Because you already seen they had the Bethesda game already, and it's exclusive to Xbox. So
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot more of those games coming out that are going to be exclusive to Xbox. It's crazy, but hey, Nintendo was pretty good too. I seen some games on the Nintendo side that I wanted.
Hey, Nintendo has their loyal fan base. No matter what, like you can look at Nintendo and be like, that looks kind of whack. That Mario game with rabbits or whatever, that looks kind of stupid. Yeah, but guess what? There's tons of people that love that shit. And whether it's kids or not, even like adults that are like big fans of Nintendo, they're gonna buy that shit. There
Still
you
got,
go, brother. There you
you
go. Hey,
know
am
what
I
I mean?
laggy? Is there something up with my lag?
No, no,
My
you're good.
lag
You're
or
good.
everything's good? Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Um, yeah, I don't have a Switch, man. I'm lucky I stumbled across this Xbox One. It's the Forza edition. It has
hmm
the car engine when you rev it up, when you press the button. It's pretty cool. But I was thinking about possibly getting a Switch Lite or something. I was possibly thinking about getting a Wii U again, man. I used to love my Wii U back when I was
Um, I
collecting.
I never had the Wii U, but I was watching a
Mm.
couple of videos on YouTube the other day, and they were talking about how you could like do some emulation with it and stuff, and that's what got me
Mm.
interested in it. But I heard the control pad, like the iPad part or whatever, is really choppy.
It might be, yeah, kind of. But the games, dude, it's all about the games. Bayonetta 2 was one of my games. The Smash, obviously. Smash, Braving, that's the reason why I would get a Switch, the Smash Brothers.
hmm
and Mario Kart 8. Had a lot of good games. So.
What did you think of the Smash Brothers versus Tekken? That was fire. I was like, okay, that's fucking interesting.
I thought it's not just one character. It's not just Kazuya. It's everyone.
I believe so. I would hope so.
I thought it was just Kazuya, actually.
I think he was just majored, but I think it's because it's called Street Fighter versus Tekken, and I don't see why they would have a bunch of fucking Smash Brother characters, but only one Tekken character. That wouldn't really make sense to me.
I mean, they've done it in the past. Like they had. Oh, you didn't play the Smash for. Did you have Ultimate one or the
yeah.
Okay,
yeah. I
like
played
they have just Ryu and some like they
but it's a Smash Brothers game though, right? They have Ryu in it, but it's not Smash Brothers versus Street Fighter, right? That's what I'm saying. Right. So this one is literally Smash Brothers versus Tekken. So it would not make sense. Yeah, to me, it wouldn't make sense.
Maybe I seen that thing wrong. The way that they presented it. Maybe I didn't see it right. They should have showed more characters. Then they should have showed. They just showed Kazuya. They should have showed like Jin and all that if they were gonna have that.
Well, they just showed him beating up on the Smash Brothers, but I'm thinking there's more. I'm thinking there's more Tekken characters in it. I think so.
Yeah. I mean, all those characters are good. Like they had Bayonetta in it, they had Ryu in it. I can assume that they're going to do it right, and all the moves will be cool, and all that stuff. It would be interesting if they put like Scorpion in there or whatever. But I don't know, man.
Smash Brother versus Mortal Kombat. I'd be down.
Yeah. So, what were some of the games on the Xbox list? You had a list that you wanted to do?
Well, I went through the games that Xbox displayed, and the first one they showed was Halo. I've never been a big fan of Halo, so I don't really care about it. You know, they have a multiplayer game, but it's a first-person shooter. So when it comes to Halo, if it's first-person shooter, I just can't play it.
I used to hate first-person shooters because I just wasn't good. I had no skill. I still kind of don't have any skill. But then Overwatch was what came around, and that's what got me into it. Because it's like, okay, you know what? I can't necessarily use a sniper rifle, but I can do a different task for something. You know what I mean? So that was my thing that got me into the first-person shooters again was that. So I did wind up playing Halo 5, and I was like, you know, this is all right. It's pretty good. And that was it. I'm not really super excited about it, but I would play it. And hey, I'll tell you this. Is that on Ultimate Game Pass?
Yep. It's on Game Pass.
Well, there we go. Yep. Then it doesn't even matter.
And that's the thing. Like most of the games that like I've seen, most of them are on Game Pass. Like most of the games that I've seen are actually on Game Pass. There was a few that wasn't, but Halo is definitely on Game Pass. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Liam Movies Review says,
yeah.
Was there anything from Rockstar? If there's a new Grand Theft Auto? No, there wasn't a new Grand Theft Auto. I didn't see anything from Rockstar.
Dude, oh man, I don't know if you are, Anzo. That's my shit, man. I love GTA 5, and I've been loving it for 5 years because they haven't come out with GTA 6. But they did. Obviously, they put all their energy into Red Dead
Redemption.
2 or whatever.
Yeah. Daniel's Hot Topic said, "You ever play Grand Theft Auto Vice City?" I've played them. I'm not a big fan of the Grand Theft Auto franchise, though. Really not.
You can do anything, man. You can beat up a prostitute. You can run people over. I might play the story up to a certain point, and then I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna start running people over and shooting people.
Yeah, my son loves it. My son's a Grand Theft Auto player, you know, and he'll go get his friends, go online, get a crew, you know, make money in the game and stuff. I don't know, just not for me.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like Grand Theft Auto 6, yeah, but you don't even need it because if they still make money off Grand Theft Auto 5. People buying
Mhm.
different shit and all the mods you can do. So they know what they're doing. They're taking the time. A lot of time
Well,
though.
well, Grand Theft Auto 5, if I'm not mistaken, I think has been like transported to almost the last 3 platforms already, right? So I think it came out on the Xbox,
Yeah. Yep.
and then it's going
PC.
over to, yeah. So um
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I'm we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe I'll try it. I know my son will buy it, but he's a PS guy, so he probably won't have it on that, unless
Before you
it comes
move
out for
on,
that system. Yeah.
another thing about Halo, wasn't there some kind of Halo membership for its own self, Halo Pass or something?
Well, I know there was the multiplayer part of it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, the multiplayer part of it. Maybe you have to
Okay.
pass for that, but you can go online, play multiplayer with a bunch of people. And I was like, that looks interesting, but again, it's a first-person shooter. And for me, if I play a first-person shooter, I get like serious migraines, like bad case of motion
Well,
sickness to the point where I start to feel like I'm going to throw up and
oh,
shit.
oh yeah, you have that problem, man. Damn,
Hmm.
dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
So,
So I can't play them. This October, it will be the 30th anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 3, and there are rumors that they will remaster GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
ooh,
I
San
think
Andreas, that's my ish, man.
that's
CJ,
the one
dude.
my son plays the most, which is
Yeah,
San
San
Andreas.
Andreas. Yeah, that's CJ. Yep.
Hey everyone, what's up? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
GTA 5 is coming to the next gen consoles. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Never did beat Vice City. Ooh, I think my son beat it. I'm not 100%
I
sure.
didn't beat any of them. I was too busy screwing around, running people
Yeah,
over, and
because
shooting people.
because once you play the game and if you don't finish, it's kind of fun, better to go online. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
play people online, and
Yeah.
that's how I am with my games too. I'm like an online person, right? So I can't play like 2K or Mortal Kombat. Can't play the computer. It gets boring after a while. I like to go online and get human competition. That's for me. I love online multiplayer stuff. So
Yeah.
um GTA San Antonio is better than GTA 5 in my opinion. I've
Okay.
heard
I
that from a
mean,
lot of people, to be honest with
if
you.
you're talking about the story though, because obviously the graphics are unbelievably better, and the fact that it's
Hmm.
open world. There, I mean, obviously San Andreas is open world, but GTA 5, there's just so much more you can do.
Mm.
Um, what's the next? What's the next one? I watched a different
Next,
thing than you, by the way.
no, I watched the ones you sent me.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Because wasn't there a Star thing, Starfield or Star Valley or some shit?
Well, the next one up was Diablo 2.
Oh, Diablo
Um,
2.
yeah, Diablo 2 was the next one up, and it looked pretty good. What do you mean? Why? Did you not
Wait,
watch
we
the
watched it.
fucking?
Do you watch the same video that I sent you?
Yes, the one from fucking Facebook.
Okay. Hmm. All right. I didn't see that. I didn't see the Diablo 2 part then.
What?
Diablo 2, what is it, a remaster?
Uh, Hold on. I'm
Because
checking. I don't think.
Diablo 3 exists. You know that, right? Or you're not a Diablo fan?
Nah,
You don't be playing that shit. You
nah.
don't be playing that. No, it must be a remaster then. No, I've played Diablo back like when I was what was it, eighth grade or whatever, eighth grade, ninth grade. When I
Mm-hmm.
get my computer class time, man, I'm old. I'm getting old, man. It's like, yo, let me get on Diablo. Let me open some chests. Oh, my character, and then like whatever, my character. I just forgot about it because we didn't have computer class for the next week, and yeah, I play a lot of those Blizzard games though.
Okay, so here's the Halo part. Um, yeah, because to me, the Diablo, I thought it was fucking. Remember that game Gauntlet?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like an RPG type thing that you're gonna go
Yeah.
around, level your guy. I played World of Warcraft. Did you ever play that, or you didn't even?
World
You
of
were young.
Warcraft?
Yeah,
Yeah, I played World. No, well, yeah, I've played it, but wasn't a
you,
huge fan.
you didn't level up your guy to level 40 or 50 or whatever.
Nah.
I leveled up my guy. I think I got to level 40 or 45, and then I was like, dude, I've been playing this for like 8 hours a day and shit. Like I need to like stop and I don't know, go get some poom poom or something, man. Try to do something else. No offense to anybody who plays World of Warcraft or Diablo, but very, very time consuming. It's not like Mortal Kombat where like Anzo and I can be like, yo, you got like 30 minutes and we just kick each other's ass. It's like, yo, do you have 9 hours? Yeah, I can't wait to use my entire day off to level my guy.
Yeah, it says it was remastered for the Xbox.
Remastered for the Xbox. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool for those. There was supposed to be the sequel though, and they never did that shit either. They fucked it up and they put it on mobile, and I don't know whatever even happened to that.
Okay.
What's next?
Yeah, because when you sent me this, I missed. It was already halfway through, so I missed some of the beginning of it. No wonder.
Oh, okay? That's why. All right.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing that Starfield, Star Valley shit.
Yeah, Stalker 2 or something here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Stalker 2. But you see, again, these are all first-person shooters. And for me, it just... Graphics look sick, you know, and everything looks fine and shit, but...
I mean, I could go down the rest of your list, too, though. You know what I mean? Then maybe we could backtrack or whatever.
Yeah.
Not watch anything. We'll just briefly talk about it or whatever.
Well, the next one was the Plague Tale Relinquim. Plague Tale.
So, guys, this is what. Let me explain to the audience what happened to the chat. Anzo watched the last half, and I watched the first half because there was a point where I stopped watching.
Okay,
so it's all good. So we're gonna fill each other in now. It's all good.
How the fuck did you? Okay, so you know what I'll do? I'll find the spot. No, I'll find the spot, and we'll just share like parts of each of what we're gonna be talking about.
Okay. Because we can't. I don't know. They've been going on a apocalypse level thing with fucking E3, where it's like, you stream any of that. I hear people are getting. I don't know if their channel's taking it down, but they're getting like all types of copyright strikes and taking the videos down and shit. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like nobody fucking cared anyway. So it's good that we're talking about it because nobody's talking about it.
What did they do? Like a watch party or something and got taken down? Just
different YouTubers I hear. Like I was watching a Review Tech because I always watch him. He usually does like a stream about it, and he was like, no, like, yeah, all these channels are getting taken down. And he didn't do a stream. He just talked about what he saw in E3. You know what I mean? He has like 1 million subs, and he didn't even do a stream for it. He couldn't.
So what do you mean? He just talked about it and got...
Yeah, he's doing what we're doing right now because... he didn't want to show any footage.
Well, that's weird.
No, man. I mean, I don't want you to get a copyright strike, bro, on your channel or any of that. Yeah, they're weird, man. YouTube, no offense.
Well,
YouTube.
Here.
Weird as hell.
I'm going to send you this link because I have it in. I'm going to put it in the private chat real quick. Okay. Oh, shit. Wrong one.
What was the next thing that you said? What was it called?
The next one was called The Plague. I have it teed up.
What kind of game is it?
Just give me a second. Oh, it's more like an adventure RPG type of thing. So you can open up another tab, and when you're ready, I'll play it.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on here. What up, LDG? What's going on, brother?
LDG, what up, brother? Yeah, LDG, are you watching E3? I know you're a gamer, right? Do you care? Do you give a shit about it?
Any Red Dead Redemption fans? Not a big fan of it.
I probably would be. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would be. But you know what? It falls under that category where I know I'm gonna be playing it. Just like even Grand Theft Auto, sometimes an hour and a half, 2 hours will go by, and I'll just be like, yo, I gotta get to work, man. 2 hours, 3 hours. That's why I like games like 2K. Or I play sports games. I play MLB The Show. I'll play Madden fighting games, Forza racing games. It's like get in, get out. With the exception of like a couple caveats, like Bayonetta, I love. You know what I mean? I can do a chapter of Bayonetta and then turn it off. Uncharted, Uncharted was another one. Like I love the game. Uncharted 4, I love the graphics. I enjoyed playing it, but I was sitting there for 6 hours watching cutscenes, watching all the stuff, and I felt really bad. I felt like I'm not an adult. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what's fucked up for me?
Yeah.
At this point now, I don't even watch the cutscenes anymore, bro. If you can get past them and sometimes you can skip them, I will fucking skip them because some of them are just too fucking long, bro.
So
You
you never
know?
played Uncharted?
No, I didn't play Uncharted. Not a
So
big
there's
fan of
like
that.
mini games in there too.
Oh, Liam, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Okay, I'm in there. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so I'll just play it real quick and I'll go through the chat while you watch it. Daniel said, it's so sad that starting with GTA 4, they rebooted the series, so GTA 4 and GTA 5 did not take place in the same universe as GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Really? Playing
You
Wolfenstein,
guys
it
really be
isn't
playing that
as
story mode, man.
bad as I thought. The gameplay is getting used to all of the movements. I thought the Avengers game was so disappointing. Yeah, I was trash, man. I'm glad I didn't buy it. I played the demo for that, and I was just like, "Oh,
I
hell to
wanted
the
to. I
fucking
wanted
no."
to get into that.
It's
Didn't
not
they
worth
do?
it.
Did they
Hey,
do
Mads,
updates for it though too?
they did updates. I think they brought in Black Panther. They did all kinds of shit, but just for me, I just didn't like it at all. Hey, Mads, how you doing? I hear James Gunn is pitching a DC Marvel crossover to both companies. Yeah, that would be pretty sick if they did that, but that's not going to happen.
Hey, I don't know. Money is good though. People like money, so that's the answer to that question.
Best first-person shooter for me is Doom.
Best first-person shooter for me is Overwatch. It's fucking great. I know that's like it is. I know there was Team Fortress 2. I know there was Paladins, all that shit, but Overwatch is unbelievable. The things you could do.
Well, I'm going to go to the one that I could play, and I could play it without getting a headache, which was GoldenEye. That's still the best one for me.
Well, Perfect Dark I like better than GoldenEye, but that's
hell to the no.
There's more guns in that shit.
If true, I would like to see an animated one. I know the live action one is near impossible. That is correct. E321 was today. I did not know that.
Boy.
No, it wasn't today. It was when? A couple days ago?
Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah, there's my boy Giancarlo Esposito, baby.
A Spider-Man 2 trailer for PlayStation. Well, from what Josh told me, PlayStation didn't even show up. So I agree a crossover would do very well money-wise. Absolutely. I was craving some late-night treats, and here you are. Yeah, I'm always here, hon. You know how we do.
What up, Mads?
I believe this. I believe this was the Plague Tale one.
Oh, this is the Plague Tale? No, this is the Far Cry, isn't it? This is Far Cry.
Oh, yeah, that's Far Cry. I think the Plague Tale one was the one before it. I personally don't like Far Cry.
Oh, you know what I do like? Hold on, wait, I'm gonna turn this down. Just Cause. I fucking love Just Cause. You ever play those games, man?
Just Cause. Nope, never played them either.
I would recommend that to you. It's third person, so you're not gonna get sick. And you have like a grappling hook, you have a parachute, you have all this crazy shit. Just Cause is fucking awesome. That's a good game.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like
you guys like Fallout. Not a huge Fallout fan, John Cena. For me, my games are like sports games. I like a few adventure games, the Resident Evil series, stuff like that. So I hope that Metro Prime trilogy coming to church. Oh, that Metroid one looked fire. The new Metroid for the Switch. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. I still recommend Mass Effects.
You know, Anzo, can you do me a favor? A couple favors. One, can you lower the volume on the trailers? I just need to see it. I don't need to hear it. This way I can hear you guys.
Gotcha.
And then two, my second favor I'm going to ask is, can you change the speed on that to like 1.5x?
You're asking me for all this shit, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? You're asking me for this, you're asking me for that. I'm coming here and demanding shit from my
No, I'm
stream.
not demanding. I'm asking. Asking nicely.
It's okay.
No, that's the way to do it. Is 1.5x speed in everything, man. Everything.
Yeah, unless you're trying to watch and listen to them talk.
Nah, I don't need to do any of that, man. I can see. I can see if it's trash or not
Well, yeah, for the game. I mean, but
for
if
the
you're
game.
like watching a stream, you can't.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I watched the Army of the Dead shit. I watched it on 2x speed and listened to it on 2x speed. I saw you guys thought it was really boring. For me, it was like, oh no, that was fine. That was a watchable movie, and it ended really quickly.
Well, 2x speed,
2x
yeah.
speed.
But no, it wasn't boring. I mean, there was some entertaining stuff about it. It was just the shit that they did in that fucking thing was annoying as fuck. But there's a new Metroid for the Switch. Yeah, there's a new Metroid coming up for the Switch, man. Looks like it looks fire, to be honest with you.
Oh, nice, man. Snowboarding. I haven't played a snowboarding game since I was like 16 either, dude. Man, watching this and like doing the stream and thinking about E3, you guys are making me feel like less of a gamer than
I couldn't care. I could care less for this snowboarding game.
Not only that, but like all the stuff like the Fallouts and the Dying Lights and all these games that I don't really fucks with myself. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to playing. I did actually want to check out Dying Light because that's one that I hear everybody talk about. Dying Light, oh, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, at the end of the day, I was watching this and I'm like, there's a lot of these games that I would probably never even play. You know what I mean? So,
would your son play some of these games, or no?
Probably not.
No.
I thought they were going to announce this Switch Pro. Yeah, they didn't do that yet. You know, they didn't announce that. I just watched Batman and Robin again, and boy, that movie's worse than I remember. Yeah, it's trash, man. I don't even know why you put yourself through that, Daniel. There is no way I'm watching that movie again.
It's fun to laugh at, but I like doing that. I like making fun of really bad movies, but I know you'd rather just not watch it. Yep. Esports boxing game after years of waiting, finally got it.
Man, I really hope we get a good boxing game coming out, man, because the last boxing game that I liked was Fight Night.
Well, you know? I'll tell you about a boxing game I played that I fucking loved and that you'll never ever play in your life, man. It's the Creed game for my Oculus. My Oculus over here.
Oh.
The Creed game. It's VR, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude. The guy looks like he's right in front of you.
Yeah, I will never play that. And I'm not a big VR fan anyways. My friend has one.
He had one. Sick. I remember you.
I do get sick, but even if I was, I'm not a fan of playing games like that.
But I mean it's a boxing game, but obviously like my punches are like they're getting registered. It's not like Fight Night where you're playing with the controller. But yeah, I really like it, and you get to hear Sly Stallone in the background. Yeah, I don't know if there was any VR stuff. Obviously, there's no PlayStation, so they didn't do their VR stuff. But
Xbox doesn't have anything for VR at the moment. At least I don't think.
No.
Couldn't care less, to be honest with you.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. I love using the little thing to go wherever I want. I went to take me to Wrigley Field. I'll walk around Wrigley Field, or walk around take me to Canada, like Montreal. I could go to and just see different places and stuff.
My favorite games are Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Dark Souls, and Dino Crisis.
All games that take a long time to play.
I like Resident Evil. Games. Love Resident Evil. Resident Evil doesn't take that long to finish.
I did watch the Resident Evil 8, the cutscenes, because I like that chick, the big tall chick. She's the one that gets killed first, though, which is crazy. But I'd like to see a movie about that. The Dimitrescu or whatever her name is.
Resident Evil 7 and 8, again, they changed them to first-person shooter games.
They did. Yeah.
I can't play them. I hate the fact that they did that.
They also had one of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, they also had one of them in VR too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, doubly you'd hate it.
Did you see the trailer for EA Sports boxing game? No, I didn't see one.
But what do you mean
No, I didn't.
esports? Esports or EA
Yeah,
Sports?
esports boxing game. I didn't see
Esports.
any boxing game trailer, to be honest with you. So
Oh,
I
here's
don't
Among
know.
Us. They're playing this shit now.
Do you
I
guys
played that too.
recommend anything for Xbox One? Recommend games? Well, you see, ugh,
What
I
kind of
don't know,
games do you
man.
like, David? Because I would say, like I would say all the games I said, those are the ones I'd recommend. I'd recommend Forza. I'd recommend
I
all the
don't
new
like
sports games.
Forza. I'm more Need for Speed guy.
What about Dirt? Did you play the Dirt games? I play those too.
No, I don't think I played the
That's
Dirt
like
game.
off-road racing. Well, the first one was strictly off-road. Then they got into it where it's like more like Forza. But I used to have a steering wheel for Xbox 360, and I used to fuck with that. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a new steering wheel. I was thinking about it. It's like $300 though. So I gotta
Yeah, the
save. I just moved, man.
steering wheel with the pedal and everything, or just the buttons on the steering
No,
wheel?
they have a steering wheel. It's like it has a stand, and I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just use it like that. Yeah, with the
hmm
buttons, paddle, all that stuff.
Can't wait for God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, that's a game I can't wait for. Again, David, me personally, I'm still playing 2K. I'm still playing Mortal Kombat. Those are the games that I play, that I've been constantly playing right now. So I'm hoping for something good that's going to have me interested when these systems get new. I love GoldenEye for the N64. That's one of the best games ever made. Facts, Daniel, 100%.
So, David, I've played God of War games in the past. I like them a lot, and they're very like. I would recommend Bayonetta to you if you haven't played that, because that's very similar. That type of third-person beat 'em up type of game. Yeah, Bayonetta is awesome. But God of War, I wouldn't be opposed to playing a new God of War game either. Or Devil May Cry, anything like that.
Devil May Cry is my game too. I love
Yeah,
Devil May Cry.
they're all
I hear
similar.
they're making a Metal Gear Solid game. I hope they do. I like Metal Gear Solid, so that would be fucking interesting for me. Um, I think the first one I played was 4, and just blew my mind. That game. I love the stealth part about it. Where you have to sneak up. You can sneak up behind guys, put them in a chokehold and
Wait,
shit.
on, so I got to call you out though. That was the first one you played was 4. You never played the original OG Nintendo one with
Yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
But
And
that
Metal Gear
one,
Solid 2 or Sons of
I
Liberty,
never
the
played two.
PS2 ones.
I
Okay.
played Sons of Liberty. I think, not sure. I never played. Well, maybe I did. I'm not sure.
No, I
I
played the
don't
one that was
remember.
on PlayStation 1. That was the one that I had. It was that and
No,
Self-Torture.
I'd have to figure it out because I never played them. Metal Gear, and one of my boys lent me one. I can't remember if it was for the PS2 or the PS3.
Oh, John Cena, Injustice 3 trailer soon. Yeah, yeah, I'd hope so. Yeah,
I'm trying to think. Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, definitely I played 2. Sons of Liberty seems good. Okay, yeah. Metal Gear Solid 2 is the first one I played. I know I played this one, I'm pretty sure. Huh. I don't know, they all more or less look the same. But yeah, I think I played it.
the Outer Worlds 2. Man, some of these games, it's like, what is going on? It's too much. It's too
games
much game action, man.
games that will not get my money. I can guarantee you that.
Well, they'll definitely get your money because they're on Game Pass. So you can just play them. You don't even have to think about,
Yeah,
oh, do I want to buy
if
that
I
or do I
wanted
not want to
to.
buy that?
hmm
It will just be there for you to play. So
I
yeah.
would love to see a Superman game. Yeah, that would be good. But last Superman game, we got sucked. The Nintendo 64, that was horrible.
Oh no. The last Superman game I played was that which was also horrible. It was that shit on Xbox, something Krypton.
Oh, there was one
What
on
the fuck is that?
Xbox?
There
I don't
was
remember.
the OG Xbox. That shit was it was so bad. It wasn't just as bad, but it was also really bad.
I'm sure it was. I never played it, so I would not know.
Yeah, only Spider-Man. Spider-Man has a lock on the comic book games. They know how to make a
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man game.
Which I gotta finish the Miles Morales game, so I'm gonna fucking do a stream on that in the next couple of days. No, it's not Twin Snake. Okay. I understand why you don't like that made Resident Evil first person shooter, but for me it made the game more scary and atmospheric. Yeah, I guess if it did, I know Adam plays it. He thought it was pretty good. I think he said 8 was really good, but again, for me, I just
I watched like the cutscenes and it was really cool. Yeah, I really liked it.
Hopefully we see an Injustice 3 trailer. That would be good.
Top Gun Flight Simulator. Play it immediately with Game Pass. It's like they're making the decision for you here. They're just like, hey, it'll be there. You know what I mean? Don't think
so that game's on that's on Game Pass now then?
No, day one, whenever it comes out, I guess.
Oh, day one. Okay. I thought because you said it's played now, so because I know there was a few Nintendo games that said you can download them like right now. After tomorrow when the thing was the day after the thing came on. For the longest time. Yeah, go ahead.
They don't have a service though for Nintendo, like you can just play all their games. Like Game Pass.
No. For the longest time there are rumors that they will remake Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid Snake. I hope they will remake it someday. Yeah, that would be good, But again, I think I really want new games, and even though I like these games and would like them to remake them, I want them to do like new stuff. But if they're gonna if they remake the first Metal Gear Solid into like current generation with good graphics and stuff like that, that would be interesting.
Well, I will say this: they do have a lot of new stuff though. Like apparently, like something like the Outer Worlds 2, and Top Gun, and all these crazy Starfield, Star Valley. You don't really care about that though either. You know what I mean?
I remember getting Superman 64 for the Nintendo 64, and it was so bad. The controls were horrible. The story sucked. Flying through the hoops was boring. Oh my god, flying through those hoops constantly was fucking so. Oh, I hated that game.
Yeah, I hear even after you get past all the hoops and you do the other levels, then you still have all types of crazy, horrible levels and bad graphics and all types of shit.
For me, I couldn't get past like maybe the second time or third time I have to do that. I just says, no, I can't do this no more. And I never play that game again.
That's so stupid. I don't know who thought of that shit.
The camera angles. The camera angles were horrible as fuck. See, now this racing game looks fucking fire.
Yeah.
Like, look at the way the water hits the fucking camera.
They all look good, though. They all look good like that.
Bro, it's next gen. They don't all look that good.
They don't all look that good?
Huh?
They don't all look that good?
It's because it's on next gen, yes. But I mean, like, if you go back to Xbox One, the games now are going to blow those ones away graphically.
Sure. But I was just, like I said, I'm on my Xbox One. I was just playing Forza Horizon 4, and I was like, yeah, this looks really, really good. This looks good too, though. But for me, it's all about the steering and, like, how the cars are going to steer. Actual controls.
I think I was playing, like, Forza 5 or what's the last one? What's the last Forza? The latest,
the regular Forza series. There's Forza 7, and then there's Forza Horizon 4.
Horizon 4. One of those two games I played. Man, I fucking sucked at that shit. I hated it. Like I said, I'm more of a Need for Speed guy.
Or what about Gran Turismo? No? Okay.
Absolutely hated that game.
I used to love Gran Turismo, man. The first one, the second one. Oh, I used to play the shit out of that for PlayStation.
No, hated it. I like fucking, like I said, Metal Gear Solid. I like those type of racing games. And what am I saying? I mean, Need for Speed. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, they do a Metal Gear Solid racing game when we know, man. So I do want to say this about Metal Gear Solid. if
Mm-hmm.
that could be a thing if Xbox does buy Konami. Like the whole thing could change and they could do it really fast, much faster if they bought it.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the cutscene of Death Stranding? Death Stranding.
I
No.
haven't seen all the cutscenes of it, but I've been watching E3 for the last X amount of years. I know finally they put it out there. Did you guys love your Death Stranding game? I'm not going to sit there for 8 hours and play it, but maybe I'll watch the cutscenes though.
Mm. But you in this 8 hour thing, you know, there's a thing on these systems where you can like save your game, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
I guess
true.
it's true.
No, it is true.
No,
Like
it's
you don't
true.
have.
No, I mean it is a true fact. It's a true fact, but I
What
don't
is
know,
it? You start and can't stop?
maybe or I lose track of time. When I was playing Uncharted, or you go no, and also like I said, the cutscenes, then getting to the next chapter of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just want to pick it up and get the hell out of there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. There was one game, I can't remember which one it was, but they wouldn't let you skip through the cutscenes, and I fucking hated that shit, man. I hated that shit.
Stan Vlad, tell us about Death Stranding. Did you like it? Because I didn't play it, so and I don't think Anzo did. I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm going to guess.
I did not. See, this is a racing game I would play.
Oh man, there's Danny. There's Danny. Here comes Danny, man.
Where's Danny?
He's
what
there.
up, Danny?
He's talking.
$2 super chat. Thank you, Danny. Oh my god, an entire stream of this Sleep Fest. No. What do you think we were gonna talk about, bro? We're gamers, man. Come on, bro.
We're talking about E3, man. You don't care about next gen, Danny? I know.
You really picked up an Xbox so that you could play us in some Tekken. So you're a deep down hidden gamer inside. You know what I mean? Don't front.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, I'm pretty sure that there's some games that you'd play, like Metal Gear Solid. What you should do, Danny, for real, is go on Game Pass and check out some of those games, man. Like tell me what you think would be good, and we can recommend some for you. There's some old 360 games on there too, as well.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll find Def Jam on there. You never know.
Maybe you'll like Death Stranding or fucking Star Valley or some shit, Danny. Maybe that'll be your type of thing, and you can tell us about it. You can come on and talk about how much you've been playing, how many levels you beat, and all that shit.
Yeah, thanks for the $2 super chat, Danny. He said, "Peace, brothers. Have a great stream.
Take care, dude.
You going to sleep, eh, Danny? Like we're boring you. Well, what you could do is you could just put the fucking YouTube on and fall asleep to our voices. You know that works.
I'm about to do it. We should do it in ASMR. No, I'm kidding, man. The whispering shit.
Do they got a Poom Poom game on there? Grand Theft Auto, where you can go and you can get some in the game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you might like that shit.
Also, if you want a challenging game, try Dark Souls or Sirico. I
played Dark Souls for 5 minutes, and then I was like,
holy
I was like, I have to go to work. I don't know what it was, why I picked it up before work. I hate this narrative I keep pushing, but it's true. Like I was like,
hey, Danny, this one's for you. I know it's for you. LDG says, start small. There's a great easy game called Frogger that you can give a go at and work your way up.
Yeah, except for now there's going to be a new Frogger. It's going to be on Game Pass, and you got to level up your frog and go buy jewels and all types of shit. Go to a strip club with your frog. Get hop across the street.
Josh has the Oculus, Danny, so he can give you some information on that.
Ooh, Oculus is awesome.
I like
Beat Saber. Yeah, I like Beat Saber on the Oculus. I like the Creed. Yo, Danny, you would like the Creed game. You get to box, and you get to actually box. You just make sure you get like wrist straps for your Oculus controllers.
How much is the Oculus?
$324. Well, $300 about. Yeah. And then the games
too much for me.
Well, then you got to buy the games. Well, too much for
Yeah.
says the man who bought a $300 controller.
For a controller, for the Oculus, no, too much.
No, man, I bought the Oculus. Like, first off, I'm gonna write it off on my taxes because it is a business expense. I am gonna use it for art and for you can do 3D design, drawing, and shit with it in real time, and you can meet people. We can have like a boardroom meeting. It's actually good for other things that aren't games. You can watch movies in 3D and VR on 3D too. Yeah.
What up, Yellow? How you doing, brother? What's going on? Thanks for passing by. Game Pass is the greatest subscription of all time. Yeah, it's really definitely.
Good. Without a doubt. And guys, enjoy it before it goes to $50 because that's what it could be. Like, it would still be like justifiably like we would pay it, right, Anzo? Like if it was $50 a month.
Yeah, I'd pay it. Here it's $2.99. He said write it off like that means he doesn't have to pay for it. Or like he's going to get all his money back.
No, I'm not going to get all my money back. I mean? No, something. I might as well do it. No, but it was worth it. I really wanted it.
Damn, he said they don't have any in stock here. Where'd you get yours?
I just went to GameStop. I was like, hey, can I buy the Oculus? He was like, oh, yeah, we have plenty of them. Yeah. Right in GameStop.
Well, if you have a GameStop, Danny, maybe you should check that out. Or check online and find out if it can be sent to you, you know?
Yeah.
Danny should play some of the Star Wars games. Yeah, Danny, there's a Fallen Order game on Game Pass, which you might like.
Well, I was going to say there's Star Wars games for the Oculus, too, where you could have your lightsaber be Darth Vader and go in VR and swipe that shit, too. So
that piece of crap.
I did play Fallen Order, though, for a little bit. I played that, too. That actually seemed like it was fun. I wanted to go back to it. I just never did. But, yeah, I like that game. It's a good game.
All right, Yellow, I'm going to send you the link. Hold on. Hold on. I'll send the link. Invite.
Oh, I was going to show you. This is my controller. Let me see if I can put it up there. This is the Fusion.
Which one? Hold on. I just sent this guy a link.
This is the Fusion. I got this system.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's a crazy story. I mean, I might as well say it. I might as well tell the story. What were you going to say?
Does it feel cheap, though? I would love to see a game.
This actually, to me, it feels really good. This is I think it's like $70 you can get these for, and it has the paddles in the back. I did lose one of the paddles, but it has those back paddles. The click. No, it feels really good.
Hold on. Danny said maybe you could trade in his old 360 and PS4 for the Oculus. You could trade them, and you probably won't get enough to.
You'll probably
buy
get like
the Oculus from them. Yeah,
you probably get $50, maybe. You know.
The Xbox 360 will probably give you 20 at the most. That's why I don't even bother to get rid of my systems. I just keep them for collection
Marketplace, man. Marketplace, Danny. Look for an Oculus on Marketplace too on Facebook. Oh, you don't have Facebook. Oh my. Oh, by the way, Danny said you have to have a Facebook.
You wish. You wish, Danny. Danny said there's a game about him and it's called God of War.
Oh yeah, totally, man.
He has to have a Facebook for what? The Oculus?
Yeah, it's because Facebook owns the company. They were the ones that created the Oculus. So Mark Zuckerberg obviously was like, "Hey, yeah, well, you gotta have a Facebook account. We might, so you have to have a Facebook account, Danny."
That's crazy.
Well, we have Facebook accounts, so it's not that crazy.
Danny don't.
Well, he needs to get one, man. Like it's the best.
What I'm saying,
the best social media. The best social media.
That's fucked up. Someone doesn't want to be on fucking social media and wants an Oculus. You could just put up a fake account or some bullshit.
But that's what I was saying before about the point about it being for business is also that Oculus, like you're supposed to meet on you can meet on Facebook Spaces and shit like that. That's what they wanted to push.
Gotcha.
People on their Facebook accounts meeting up in a room and etc.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, Yellow?
What's going on, man? What's going on? Pleasure to meet you, fam. It's always a pleasure to see you, Enzo. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling tonight? I hear y'all talking a little bit of E3 and all that. Man.
Yeah, man. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I saw clips and all that. You feel what I'm saying, of games that I was interested in. Like I was watching not so much games that I was interested in on this one, but watching Kazuya throw all of like the Smash Brothers lineup off a cliff. That was very entertaining.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
Some was
right,
just
right.
like ah.
That was the one I said I want. Like, I have a Switch here, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm definitely buying that game.
Do you guys
because I
know?
haven't gotten Smash up to this point, so I was like, yeah, let me grab that real quick. Go ahead. What you?
Oh, you don't got Smash Brothers?
Not yet. Nah. I was like,
That's the only reason why I want to get the Switch. I was going to ask if getting a Switch Lite would even be worth it, or should I just like pony up the money for the regular?
It depends
Switch?
on how you're gonna play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna play it in your hands, or you're gonna,
yeah,
you know, like
Yeah,
it don't
that's it.
really. My girl
Yeah.
got the Switch when Breath of the Wild came out, so I was, and then I think and then Hyrule Warriors came out, and we was playing that, you know, like a lot. So then we got the Pro Controller or whatever. So it's just sitting there, and I'll grab Smash Brothers real quick and get busy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh man, you grab that Smash Brothers, bro, and I'll give you my little number, and we can go at it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Nice, man.
I haven't played Smash Brothers in a while though. No, you might be better than me, bro.
Since Melee, bro. I haven't taken it seriously since Melee. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I played the one for the Wii U, and I actually bought a couple of Amiibos. I don't even know where they are. They're somewhere in my storage or whatever.
oh no, you real.
Yeah, I was into I love the Wii U.
Peace
man.
out, Danny. Thanks for popping
When I
in.
sold all my stuff, I got rid of my Wii U. Bye, Danny. Later, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a link in the private chat for Yellow because I'm just showing the Nintendo one there.
Oh yeah, sure.
So we can at least talk about it and shit. What they're showing. Hold on.
Trying to think what else I was gonna say.
That Metroid game, a lot of people was excited about that Metroid. I don't know if it came up yet. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I seen it there, and I was like, okay, because I would think one of the last Metros was a first-person shooter, and I was like, it's telling this guy, the first-person shooters give me headaches, so I can't play them, right? But this Metroid looked like a side scroller. I was like, okay, this definitely looks interesting to me.
all right.
Yeah, platform. So, it's like a platform 2D game, right? Metroid.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's real pretty, but it's like I'm not playing a side scroller game in 2021.
What the hell's wrong with you, bro?
No,
I
disagree, man. You didn't fuck with Shovel Knight. Oh, so you guys didn't have a Wii U. Yeah, Shovel Knight's the shit, man.
Nah,
I love my side scrolling games.
I got a Wii U. It's sitting right there.
So you're saying you can't play side scrollers?
I'm not going to, like, most likely, like, so here, is there a circumstance where I would? Yeah, like if it's on my phone and I'm waiting for like a bus or something, like for whatever reason I'm waiting for a bus. I don't know why I would be waiting for a bus, but like,
do you have a car? If you have a car, you would be waiting for a bus. There you go.
Or I'm sitting out, like, let's say
you're at the airport.
I'm sitting in the I'm going through like I'm going through the car wash or something, and I'm sitting in the car like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but where I would be, where I'm just
gonna play a game for 20 seconds in the car wash.
Right.
No, or you're waiting for a plane. You're at the airport. That's a good example.
There you go. I'm at the terminal. Hold on, my guy Kazuya. Yo, they opened up the trailer with Kazuya throwing Ganondorf off the cliff. Like Ganondorf is the bad guy. He's the Nintendo bad guy, right? Like the one that you take seriously. Of course, there's always Bowser and all that, and they got a bunch of bad guys, but Ganondorf's the guy. They open the trailer up. Kazuya is tossing Ganondorf's limp mass off of the cliff in the magma. I was like, oh, they're giving me the energy that I need. And then there go Falcon.
Yeah, he tossing everybody, bro.
Yo, who's son with the toy? Who is that? I don't know who that is. That's Marv? Yeah, get busy, man. They should have brought my boy Roy back. Keep it real.
Yellow, you were the one. Were you the one in the chat that was talking about Death Stranding, or is that somebody else?
I wasn't talking about Death Stranding. No, okay. I never played that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a heavy gamer like a lot of cats. I play the good ones though. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I usually play them like a year late though.
Right.
So what's your go-to game?
Fam, right now I'm hesitating on polishing up. Damn. Everything fell down. I'm hesitating on polishing up Final Fantasy VII Remake. They just slowed it down. I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna finish it to keep it a buck. But I play Tekken like every chance I get. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really? What system?
Yeah, I play Tekken every chance I get. PS4.
Ooh.
Would you Xbox it? Go ahead, enjoy.
Well, I have both. I have both systems.
Oh, okay.
You know,
All right.
I have the Series X and I have the PS5. But we
Oh.
usually play Tekken on the Xbox, you know, and tournaments.
That's what you
and
got your
shit.
cheating controller for. Respect.
Yeah, the ones that they won't fucking fix for free. Fucking
what Xbox? I mean Xbox. Anzo, I was gonna call you Xbox. Anzo, you just had the Elite controller though, right? That's just a controller. That's not a fight pad though.
No, it's the controller. Hold on, I got it.
Do any of you guys use a fight, or do you use a fight pad? Is that what you're saying?
I used to.
Okay.
I don't have one anymore. I hold my
Me
fucking
too, man.
PlayStation controller like it's a fight stick though.
Dude, I had all types of like old school games and all types of controllers and stuff. At one point, when I moved, I sold everything. I sold all my shit. Yeah. I needed the money for the move.
Yep, I had a fight stick with Tekken 5 on the PS2 actually.
The one I had was a Tatsunoko one. I had one for the Wii, and I think I had a different fight stick, just a regular one.
So this is my Street Fighter. This is my Elite one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This shit broke, so I had to fucking open it up and fix it because Nintendo Xbox doesn't repair the Elite one anymore.
Sure.
It's not at all.
You don't think this looks super official though? This looks official. This is the
future. Yeah, I know, but those joysticks sometimes they feel cheap, and that's the problem with.
Let me hold like this.
One of the ones
the bigger sticks.
And this is my Elite 2.
That's the Elite 2.
Yeah, and with the Elite 2, this bumper fucked up too again. So I got to pay $136 to fix this one.
Yeah.
After spending $300 for it.
Do you ever have a problem with your PlayStation controllers like that? Same shit or no?
Nah, but my PlayStation, my 5, I just started touching it like in the last couple of months. I played it when I first got it. Then I went strictly to the Xbox, and now I'm going on to the PlayStation.
PlayStation has their controllers, man. They know their controllers.
My PS4 joystick is drifting in the motherfucker. I can't.
Oh, the Forza drifting, really?
Drifting. I was playing Ghost of Tsushima the other day. I put the controller down. Someone was like turning in a circle. He was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yo, bro, chill out. What are you doing?"
It's fucking annoying that these fucking companies they can't fix these goddamn joysticks. Like, I think that's a problem with the PS5 when they're talking about that's happening, and I haven't played it with it enough for it to happen. Yeah, so I didn't play with it enough for it to happen to me yet. But it's like, fuck, man. And then you know what's fucked up? When it happens, it'll be right as my warranty ends. You know, it cost me
planned obsolescence, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
The big fiasco tried to tell us years ago.
But you play Mortal Kombat?
I hate Mortal Kombat. Hate it. I've hated it for a long time.
You gotta go, man.
All right, man. Take care, brother. It was nice seeing you, man. Nah, I'm messing with it.
Yo, I liked it as a kid in the old school Jones. I think the last one I played that I enjoyed was like Trilogy. Like ever since then, as soon as they started getting kind of 3D with it, it just feels like it's too stiff, man. It just feels like it's not like to play it. It just doesn't feel fluid to me. Like I love Tekken, I love Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, of course, but like Mortal Kombat for some reason, it's just even when I take the time to learn the moves and all that, it's just the way they just feel stiff, bro. It just feels. There's no fluidity to me. And I've seen people play with fluid. I'm like, all right, y'all got it. Go ahead, enjoy that, man. Because I feel like this shit.
Well, you know they got rid of the 3D shit right now, right? It's just 2D face like Street Fighter now.
My girl got I got the last, what is it, 11?
Yeah.
11. Mm-hmm.
But I disagree with you anyway, because I loved Mortal Kombat 4. I liked Mortal Kombat Deception. I like Deadly Alliance. I like Armageddon. Armageddon is but whatever. I played Armageddon.
That Sub-Zero game.
I like the Sub-Zero game. Mythology?
it's really bad, man. I can't.
No, it's not. No, that was good, man. The side scroller.
You capping, man. Come on.
No, bro, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
What did he used to say? Didn't he used to say some stupid shit every time you died? What did he used to fucking say? Some stupid shit.
I don't remember. What about Shaolin Monks? Shaolin Monks was fire.
Was that the one where you played two different nobodies who had to like grow up together or some shit like that? Like, was that the
This
one?
guy,
Shaolin Monks?
that's with Liu Kang and Kung Lao.
Was that one?
Yeah, it's cool. Liu
Oh,
Kang
I
Kung
didn't
Lao.
play. I played the mainstream Mortal Kombat games, all that shit, that fucking Sub-Zeros,
Couple of nobodies, Liu Kang and Kung Lao.
Shaolin Monks, and wasn't there another one? Something Forces, Special Forces. I didn't play that.
Oh, so y'all must have loved that movie that came out then. We ain't gonna talk. We're gonna talk about games.
No.
We're gonna talk about video games.
No,
No, we're gonna talk about video games.
fucking-
My fault. We're gonna talk about video games. I didn't mean to bring that up.
No. Yeah, don't bring that up because that movie was fucking garbage, bro. That was fucking trash.
No, but the storylines of the new games are great. Like the last Aftermath storyline.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this since they started promoting this Mortal Kombat movie. There is no story in Mortal Kombat. Stop it. There's no lore. There's no story.
No,
there's no
what?
character
There's
development or
lots of lore,
history.
man. You need
It's
to go
just-
and look for it.
It's just gore and like I don't know, X-ray vision.
There's every
and
character has their own
bad
thing, man.
voice acting.
Oh
and
my
like,
god.
there's a bunch of copies of old characters. Like, oh, that's Jack's daughter. It's just Jax as a girl. Stop lying to me.
Yellow, you've been streaming with Nerdman way too long, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
I'm a hater now. I'm a hater.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yellow, do you play art games at all? Do you play like art games like Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, Persona
Yes.
4?
Yeah,
Any of that shit? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
Persona 4, but the fight Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear. I've played those. a lot.
Those are awesome.
I
Those are
love
like
all
some
that.
of my
Ever
favorite
since-
games.
Ever since Samurai Showdown, I need the
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Oh
Persona
my
Showdown,
God.
yeah.
Remember
I
JoJo?
love
Remember the
Samurai
first
Showdown.
JoJo's like game? Do y'all remember the first JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game, bro?
No.
Ever since then, I was like, just give me the ridiculous. Like I
Mhm.
love my Tekken. I love Tekken. I love Street Fighter, but give me my completely off the wall, ridiculous fighting game, fam. I want to live in the most exciting parts of an anime.
One of the
3 hours a day.
Naruto games, I fucked
Absolutely.
with one of the Naruto games. I forgot which one it was. I
The
want to say
Storms?
Ultimate Ninja. Maybe, yeah.
Ultimate
maybe
Ninja
it's
Storm.
I was like, oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, one of the
Yeah.
games on Game Pass, dude. One of my favorite fighting games of all time, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Yeah,
Yep.
it's free. Yeah, I fucking love Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, dude.
Yep.
Really?
That shit is the shit. That shit is
Yeah.
the shit, bro.
Hold on, I gotta check that. Oh, Neo Geo. Yes. I
Yep.
think I know
It
the
has
game.
everybody
You know the
from
one.
like from King of Fighters, people
Yes.
from all different fucking Neo Geo games.
Yeah.
What
That
is
game
this
is bad.
cartoony? There's a unicorn, bro. What is this cartoony ass
I like
Gran
the card
Turismo?
games. It looks like, is it Mario Kart? Or what is it?
Is this? They went like for a Mario Kart / Cruising World. They brought back
Yeah.
Cruising World on this. I do not like
Mhm.
it. Stop.
Yeah, that was-
Cruising
that
World.
was
Obviously,
Cruising.
is a classic, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was. That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. It was
They
Cruising
went
World something.
Full
Yeah.
cartoon. That was crazy.
Yeah. This is the Dragon Ball Z fighting game.
Nah, this is the Kakarot joint, right?
Yeah.
Because that's like a story
Oh,
to it. Too,
Kakarot.
right?
Yeah, the story to that one. Yeah. There was one way my friend played though. Was an actual fighting game for Dragon Ball. It was pretty good, man.
Yeah, there's a couple. It was which one
Fighter
though?
Z.
Because there's
Fighter
I think it's Fighter Z. Yeah.
Yeah.
nah, but that's the 2D one. That shit is fucking high pace,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. Yeah. The 2G one. No, it wasn't the 2G one. It was the 3G one where you could
There's a
jump up
different
in the
one, right?
air. Yeah. You jump
Yeah,
up in
yeah,
the
yeah.
air. You could. Yeah. That shit was fire.
It's they put something out like that recently. I can't remember what it was though, but it reminds me of the Tenkaichis. You mean the Budokai Tenkaichis? I
Mhm.
can't tell you how many hours I sunk into Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I can't even tell you how
Mario
many
Golf,
hours.
man. Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. We get it. I get it. I would fucks with a Mario Golf like one round, I guess. I wouldn't think anything of it. I guess some of the
It's probably a great party game.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, some of the
Yeah.
pass the time.
you smoking,
Yeah.
drinking, whatever it is you're doing, and then
Yeah. Because that's
doing
the
a
thing.
terrible job.
that's the thing with the Switch. It's like they have a lot of party games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where you can just
yeah.
sit down and anyone can play them and just have some fun. But yeah, Mario Golf first. Yeah. It wouldn't be something I spend money on. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, at least for all the Xbox things, we don't even have to talk about, oh, would you buy this? Yo, I ain't gonna buy that. No, it's gonna be there for you to play.
Yeah, what's up with that? So
Mhm.
Xbox
Game
is
Pass.
just like, nah, you don't need to pay for anything anymore. That's what they
Well,
go with.
It's crazy.
You pay the $15 until they raise it to 25, I think.
Right.
Will you? First off, will you stop fucking saying that? Because next thing you know, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Gotta wake up.
They don't even. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid, man. They're gonna raise that shit. If you think
they're not doing that, you're out of your mind. They're definitely gonna do that. They're definitely gonna do that.
No, because the amount, maybe like if they kept it how it was, but with the amount of games, or like you were saying yesterday, like how they take things off. Like maybe like one day you can play the new Forza game. Now you can't play that, but you can play so and so Dying Light game or whatever.
Well,
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, they're definitely going to raise it because you get live with it as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're going to raise that price. I know
Monster Hunter 2. I'm not up on Monster Hunter, man. I know people love it. They tell me all the time.
Like, I never played a Monster Hunter game. I tried playing. I was looking for, and you know how you get in that slump. You're just trying to find a new game to play. You want to maybe try something new or whatever. I went and grabbed Monster Hunter World. And like it was kind of fun a little bit once I like figured out how the game worked a little bit, but the menus, man, those Japanese games, those menus, bro, I'm like, this is too much tutorial. It's a giant menu. Every 3 seconds they teaching you something, and I'm like, cool, I get it. I want to learn how to play the game, but then just navigating everything, it's just so unintuitive, bro. I'm like, this is a hassle. I just want to go to the place and fight the monsters. I don't want to have to go upstairs, talk to this person to grab a thing, come down here, talk to this person, hit 17 different. Like, I don't want to do all of that.
And that's gonna be like the Dark Souls type shit too, where it's just like I just can't even play the game. You got to tell me where to go. You got to highlight what wall to open up and all that shit.
It's too much, bro. I tried playing Final Fantasy 14 online. People wanted to play it. I was like, I'm not. I got to the hub world and I had to navigate. First of all, the UI is ugly. I don't like it. I don't like having my console games look like computer games. Don't do that to me. I don't have a mouse. I can't navigate this normally. Like, change it.
Right.
Bro,
have you guys played
one mission? I don't think I did a single mission.
Have you guys played DC Universe?
No, I haven't. I was actually thinking about trying that out because it's free to play, right?
It's free to play. That's pretty good.
Thinking about trying that out.
It's pretty good. You go into a server and you can have friends in there or whatever, man. You fighting. Yeah, it's pretty good. You build up your character. It's a shitload to build up your character, though, man. It takes a long time.
So it's basically World of Warcraft, but with the DC superhero instead.
So how does that work though? Are you like a specific type of hero? You could custom it. Like what is that? Like you have a bunch of different powers and shit.
Yeah, you could create your own. From when I played it, I don't know if they upgraded or whatever. You could pick like a flash power, or you could pick like being strong or stuff like that. Okay. And then you could customize your warrior however you want to. But yeah, it's definitely fun because those are one of those games you go in there and you have like fucking 15, 20 people in the same server and you guys are just fighting. It's decent.
That would be fun.
Absolutely.
What were some of those games on the? Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
What were some of those games on the list? Some of those other games? Did you want to run through anything that you liked or didn't like?
Well. I just went through all the games that we're talking about that they're showing right now. Like I said, a lot, especially when it comes to the Nintendo part, there's only a few games that I was really interested in. Was the Smash Brothers versus Tekken, and we were talking about that earlier, and we only showed the one character from Tekken. But I'm like, if it's a Smash Brother versus Tekken, they're gonna have. Huh?
That's what I thought. I didn't think it was either. It's
not a
Kazuya,
Smash Brothers versus Tekken. Yeah, it's just Kazuya. Maybe Heihachi's already in Smash Brothers, right?
He was in Soul Calibur.
He could be. Smash Brothers is constantly putting characters in there. Yeah. I believe there's over like 100 fucking characters.
They could probably put other people in there. Oh, it was Five Nights at Freddy's this shit? I don't even want to see this stupid shit. People love that Five Nights. No, that's not even that. What is that?
That's what it was.
Danganronpa.
The Mii characters have a Heihachi suit. That's what it was. Like they can look like Heihachi, the little Mii characters.
Okay. I thought you could actually play different fucking Tekken characters, which would be sick if they did that. But yeah, if it's just one.
What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this shit with the fucking teddy bear is the villain? I'm not hating on
That's-
anime. I know anime does some crazy shit, but what is that? A dice? Oh,
Yeah, that's a game that would just strictly pass me by. Fuck that shit.
I'm going
don't
into
lie,
my Smash
Anzo.
Brothers.
Dude, you know you're going to be fighting against the teddy bear and Danganronpa, man, later this year, dude.
Nah,
Mark
bro.
your calendar. Oh, God, there's
Nah.
6 of them. Oh, man. This is what makes me feel. Now I feel like I'm like a casual, like a normie, man, watching the shit.
Yo, sometimes
Well, you
me
know.
too. Me too.
It's like the games. It's a bunch of different type because I don't really this stuff right here. I don't really mess with no kind of horror games. No kind of. I just don't. I'm not trying to scare myself for
Fatal
fun.
Frame.
I grew up in the projects, fam. I'm good. Like you know what I mean.
Well, Anzo, if you like, oh no, that's first person. Oh no, it's third.
Wait,
Unless
so you
it's
say-
a really good story, because I really enjoyed.
Come on, tell me you like Resident Evil, bro.
No, I haven't liked Resident Evil yet. Well, I was thinking about getting 2 because two, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, I'm not. I don't care. I'm not gonna play it. You know what I mean? But what was the goddamn the Until Dawn? I want to say
Until
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see.
it's something where you're a bunch of people, you're a bunch of kids, and you go up to a cabin and everybody starts dying, and you got to find out why they dying or stop them from dying, and you got to make certain choices so that everybody can live or everybody can or something. Tony.
Oh yeah.
No.
Like another game I
Okay.
haven't played since I was 20, man.
Right. 20.
Dear
Yeah.
God, bro. A long time ago, man.
Didn't
Yeah,
they
not
give
a-
they gave
Tony Hawk.
didn't they give us Tony Hawk sometime somebody they
They had some really
well,
stupid
Tony Hawk
games
fairly recently.
that had like a skateboard with it, and I was like, "What is this? What is this shit?"
No, they gave us like somebody did something with Tony Hawk recently, man. I think they gave us a Tony Hawk demo or something.
It's possible.
Yeah,
I don't play
man.
Tony Hawk, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Are the kids
So-
still into that? Tony Hawk, Shaun White snowboarding, extreme sports.
I don't know.
Does anybody
man.
care about that shit?
Not
Probably
really.
not. You just
Not
saw
really.
Rumpa or whatever it was. I don't think they really.
Well, that's completely different, man.
I don't
I
think
know
they really.
kids are
That's what I'm
into that
saying.
shit.
I don't think
I
they're
know
playing
kids are into
skate.
Danganronpa. Oh yeah. Okay,
I don't think they're
gotcha.
breaking out 2XL. What was that game we used to play? That came with the PlayStation demo, man. You was on a bike or whatever, you would just punch dudes.
Oh no, BMX XXX, that shit.
Yeah.
Was that what it was? But you could punch dude. You was like in a race and then you could punch dude that was next to you. It was something, man. I can't remember what that's PlayStation.
There was a skating game. Oh fuck, what was it called? It had the best soundtrack ever. I actually liked playing it a lot. It had like all the old school hip hop, like Grandmaster Flash, all that.
Oh,
shit.
Def Jam.
No.
you're talking about a skating
It was
game,
a
bro.
skating game.
Oh, a skating game, really?
Fight for New
Yeah.
York, yo. Def
Yo.
Jam
Oh, I love
Vendetta,
that
Fight
shit
for
too.
New York.
I love the
Fire.
Def Jam games too. That was fire.
Nah, it's Fight for New York. Icon was trash.
What?
I remember.
Oh, the
Icon
last
was-
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Icon
was
was
trash.
garbage, but the
Yeah.
first 2 were fire.
Yeah. There's 70 characters in Smash Brothers right now.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I see him as a downloadable character, so yeah, you're right. He's probably just in the Smash Brothers.
That's what it is. I don't
Yeah.
trust Tekken no more when they started talking that crossover bullshit. Because it was supposed to be Street Fighter X Tekken and Tekken X Street Fighter, and Tekken X Street Fighter never came out, and I was furious about it, man. But
Man,
we
that
got a
would've been
Kuma in
fire.
7. We got a
Yeah,
Kuma
we
in
did.
7, but
Yeah.
but it ain't. That was it. And Geese. Who the Geese ain't Street? I don't care. Geese.
A lot
bro?
of people freak out about like downloadable content and shit. Like, they have extra stuff you can buy. Well, dude, don't bitch about it. If you don't want to buy it, don't fucking buy it. But people like complain about the companies that have that shit.
The problem I think with that is that like sometimes the games feel incomplete until you get the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what
That
I'm
is
saying?
correct. That is correct.
That's the problem because now they're putting out a game. Oh, they're spending. They make it. It takes a lot of money to make a game. I get it, especially with the way technology is. Most cats, they are not making their money back on no matter how many times they sell that main game. So they got to put out some DLC, try and make their money back with these game companies. But at the same time, you got to, if I'm paying this money for this full game, I got to feel like I'm playing a full game. Like how many
absolutely.
people? What was like Mortal Kombat 11? You could like off base game, you could play with like 5 people.
No, it's more than that.
Yeah, more than
My
that.
fault.
Well,
10 people.
well,
You got like 10 people to pick from.
Well, here's 2. Actually, I'll give you 3 schools of the downloadable content thing. The first school is like Overwatch. You buy loot boxes, right? Like I did. I bought loot boxes, whatever, and that's just for like, oh, the Officer Diva outfit for outfits, clothing.
Yeah. It's all
shit that
cosmetics.
doesn't matter. That it's up to you. It's optional, right?
Then
you have that. There was that one Star Wars game. I remember I worked at GameStop, Battlefront, where like
when it first came
we
out,
were telling the people. I worked at GameStop for like a week or 2, and I was like, I'm done with this shit. And I was telling people like they wanted to get Battlefront. I was like, do you want to buy this extra thing for $50? It's basically the end of the game. It's like, do you basically want to pay? That's the worst thing that you could possibly do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then you have a thing like Mortal Kombat or Smash Brothers where they give you a game, they give you at least like 20 characters or 30 characters.
You can't hold on. Can't say Mortal Kombat and Smash Brothers like it's even. You had 10 people in Mortal Kombat 11 to play with.
Nah, bro, you have more.
It might have been 8. It might have been 8. Who was it? It was the zombies. It was Liu Kang and Sonya. I think Liu Kang, Katara, Kung Lao, they were zombies, and I think one other person. Then, of course, you got Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and then you had the weird new god people. I don't know who they were, the 3 of them, and that was it. Who else was it?
Yeah.
Jack's sister? That was it. All of them.
Are you talking about Mortal Kombat 11?
Yeah, 11, yeah. All the people you wanted to play with is all DLC.
My point,
everybody you want to play with is DLC.
I'm going to tell you. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely underestimating, but I want to make my point. But my point was about those games.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like back in the day when you got Mortal Kombat 2 or 3, those would be the characters you got, and that's it. Here, at least it's like, hey, we have 5 new characters that we made. Something that's an add-on.
No, but they had hidden characters though that like
but that's not what I mean. I'm saying like
they
could tell you like, oh, now we created RoboCop. We just got the license for him.
Right.
We put him in the game.
No, it's super dope that they can just add characters as they whoever's hot, they can turn them into. That's super fire, and I love that. And I'm not saying DLC is bad. I'm just saying the problem with it is that you have the incomplete versions of games like Mortal Kombat 11, where everybody who you want to play with is a DLC.
But it's those 3 though, like those 3 examples.
Yeah.
The second one was by far the worst though, like because if you don't have, if it's a whole part of the game that you just didn't put in.
No, what I think the worst is NBA 2K. My team, I think that's the worst when it comes to fucking downloadable content, right? Because when you play my team, all right, you have to build up your players, right? So you have to build up your players. You get cards. You buy packs of cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta spend.
I'm already discussed it.
Totally optional though, brother. Like we could just play exhibition matches.
You see, but this is the problem. This is the problem with the exhibition matches. If they're playing the exhibition match, you're playing someone here. But if you go online, right, you have 3 tiers. So you cannot constantly play with the team you want to play with. You got to pick one tier, which is the shittiest teams in the league. And then you got to win one game with the shittiest teams in the league. And then you go to the second one and you got to win with like the second tier of teams. And then you get one where you could play with the best tier of teams. Now, when I used to play 2K, I still play it, but when I used to play before, you go online, I'd pick the Spurs. I could always play with the Spurs. But now I got to do this, right? So if you want to go and play my team, you got to build up your team. Like you start off with a pack of cards, they give you a deck, and you get shit cards. So the cards go from like amethyst, ruby, you get diamond, pink diamond, right? And to buy, I think it's a 20 pack of cards. It costs like $60. So you got to put in $60 in the game.
$60 real dollars.
Yes.
Yeah,
$60 real dollars. Yes, $60 real dollars, right? And the chances of you.
Shit, that's trash.
Yep. The chances of you getting a good fucking player is 1 in like a million. Like one of the top players is bro, it's fucking annoying.
I ain't played sports in a long time anyway. So I mean, it's been mad long since I picked up any kind of sport game.
I hate
that part of it.
I play him and that's it. I play him with my friends and that's it, man. I don't do all that shit. My park,
I respect it.
My team, any of that. But I did spend money on loot boxes, bro. I did spend money on loot boxes for Overwatch. It was my choice, man. I had extra bread to spend, $40. I want to get that.
It was my choice. That's fine, bro. That's fine. No one's saying you're bad for spending money. The problem is these companies that try to take advantage of the fact that they know cats is gonna have that. This game is incomplete. What, like, where is the, like, how does this? Listen, what I mean, how am I gonna enjoy this after playing for 4 hours?
Right. And that's what you're doing with my team. You're building up your players. I spent money on that shit last year in 2K20. Yep. I was just buying, I was spending money. I think I probably put in an extra maybe $500-600 into the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So now when this one came out, I was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not fucking doing that shit.
I got you beat though, Anto. I got you beat. For Magic, my game, obviously, I play every day. You already know. I play Magic Arena. I'm a big Magic Gathering player.
What? Cards, like real life cards?
Well, I had a real life collection that was worth a lot of money too. But now, man,
hold on. So this online for that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's like
Arena online.
And you buy the cards and all that, and it's basically everything you did in real life, but online and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
I spent about $1,500, man. At least $1,500. But
those virtual cards got no resale value, right? Like you don't get to no kind of collector's items. None of that.
Well, first off, you could play if you play Magic Online. You could resell. Magic Arena doesn't have that, but there are tournaments that they have for $2,000 like every month or whatever. I didn't get to play.
They clearly made a whole bunch of money off of y'all.
Yeah,
they can afford to give it back.
No, but big card games are expensive though in general to play.
Yeah, it's facts.
NBA 2K21 had a fucking $200,000 tournament, so I was like, yeah, I could get into the tournament. Man, I lost the first fucking game. I was out. So I know my skills in 2K or whatever fighting game, and I'm good, but I've gotten wrecked. Like some of these, I know it's a little fucking 10-year-old kid that knows every fucking thing in the game, and he's wrecking me. So I know if I go to these tournaments, I ain't winning shit, bro.
Nah, they take it very seriously. They take it very seriously.
I wonder who won. I wonder who won the 200K.
I have no idea.
A beast, just a beast. Guy who plays
no idea.
2K eats it.
But sometimes you go online and like when they show these guys records, top records, you'll see like fucking 500 games, 500 wins and 1 loss. And I mean, I'm like, who's gonna beat this guy? You know?
So that's knowing things about how the game works and doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's exploits and shit. And in which, it's that's how the game works.
Because
I respect it. You figured it out.
Girl I was checking one time, she had a kid and he played Madden. He's like, yeah, you want to play Madden? So I went and I decided to go play this kid Madden. I'm like, yeah, Madden's my game. I'm gonna wreck him. Boy, I did not score on him. Everything I did,
user picks and shit.
Bro, he was countering everything I did because he knew the tricks of the game. He knew what to do. Yeah. And when you're playing someone next on the same TV, right? You could see him either picking, like you look at the list. Okay, it's either going to be a runner, pass more. It's like he run, and then he just put his defense, did his audibles, and I couldn't do shit on him. So I'm like, yeah man, fuck these kids, man. I'm playing for fun.
I'm looking at the chat, man. Well, we got some spam in here, man.
Yeah, I see it. Going on. Yeah, it's okay.
But I do want to become famous, though. I do want to become famous and buy some followers, man.
Now let me get back to your Mortal Kombat 11 thing, okay?
Oh my god!
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36 characters. Okay.
What did you just do? What was that?
I'm counting the characters.
How did you go from 11 to 36?
Oh, because they're in a line. So, like, there's 11 rows, 3 rows, 11 in a row.
Nah, that's a lie though. But that's a lie though because like I looked at the screen and I saw how many characters were there and it was like 10.
There's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nah, the base though.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Before you DLC all those, you talk about DLC characters now. I'm talking about the base when you buy that game.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna tell you what the base is, right? So in
10.
the first,
I said that already. I already told you. Why you keep telling me something? I told you
because I had the game since day one, bro.
It's wrong.
It's four characters, and then two more at the bottom, and that's it.
No.
It's
The
over
first,
wasn't Mortal Kombat 1, bro.
The first combat pack,
What is
had
that?
1, 2,
The combat
3.
pack. That sounds extra.
Those are the downloadable characters. So the first
I'm
combat,
talking about the base game, yo.
yes,
Just with the base characters that you could play with, man. It was 10 of them.
No, you're not listening to me, bro. Hold on,
you doing it backwards. You're gonna read me all the DLC. I don't care how many people use the DLC.
Can I guess how many? I could probably name the characters that were in the game before.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Melina. I don't know about Reptile.
Wait,
Goro.
hold on. No, you're wrong.
Okay.
So here's the base game. The base game has Jade, Aaron Black, Cabal, Geras, Jax, Devora, Shao Kahn, Raiden, Baraka, Frost, Centron, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, Kano, Cassie Cage, Cole Khan, Scarlet, Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, Noob Saibot. Yes, he is.
Nah.
Bro, all right.
They're lying. I don't know why y'all lying. I don't get it.
Hold on. Let me
so how many is it? Like 16 then? How many people is there? 20? All right, I guess 20 is fine, I guess.
Well,
there you go.
And apparently
that's the base.
Yellow, I already know based on what you're saying, you're a diehard Street Fighter fan. Me too, man. I was myself, but
no, I'm not shitting on Mortal Kombat because I'm a Street Fighter fan. I love Street Fighter. I love Tekken more though, but I don't like Mortal Kombat because it's stiff and there's no lore because people act like there's lore and there's history and all that. It's not.
There is because you never played Deception. You got to play Deception. You got to play.
I got to play Deception.
Alliance. You got to play.
The
Armageddon.
deception was them tricking you into thinking that there's lore. Man. When you can add RoboCop into your game, there's no lore. There's no lore. There's no lore.
Actually, yes, there is still lore.
Yeah, I mean, they have some stories. Like Leatherface has a story, all that shit.
See, at the beginning of this game, they go back into the future, and that's how they meet their youngest daughter. The daughter. Yeah. You also get the younger Jax.
Did they pick up Marty and Doc on their way, or was it are they DLC
Not yet,
too?
But they're going to soon.
Nah, they coming
2021 November. No,
Doc and Marty, yeah.
I love horror too. I'm a big horror fan, so
I can tell because you like Mortal Kombat. Same reason why my girl like it. Y'all just sick in the head. That's all.
Mortal
cool.
Kombat. I'm not gonna lie, man. Mortal Kombat 11 is better than Street Fighter 5. You know, I'm sorry. I used to love Street Fighter 2.
I played Street Fighter 5 for like a week. I didn't
okay.
really. I just didn't
like
it. We're right back to the user interface.
I'm sorry for my assumption.
It's right after you said it, you was like, "Nah, you must like Street Fighter." I was like, "No, I don't. It's not that big." Nah, but Street Fighter 5 hit me. They kill me with the menus, man. Menus in the game really kill. Like if it's ugly, I don't even want to. If I open up the menu and I can't just figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do so that I can start fighting, I'm not playing this game. I'm done.
Well, I don't care. But you like Blaze Blue? Blaze Blue has some crazy ass menu action going on too.
It does. It really does.
I mean, but it's also, especially if you do the story mode.
It's easier to understand than Street Fighter 5 was.
Yeah.
It took me forever to try to figure out how to fight my mans online through Street Fighter 5.
Well, here's a problem. Like, I like all this shit. I like Leatherface and RoboCop and all That
Yeah.
Street Fighter's making no attempt to do any of that. Like, hey, we're gonna bring in the I don't fucking know, Dragon Ball universe or some other universe into like they're not trying to have like well, they could do Tekken. They could actually have had, like you said, the Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They should bring Tekken.
They did. They made Street Fighter X Tekken. It came.
Oh no, I played that. No, I'm talking about like in Street Fighter 5, like have like. Somebody.
They could just bring characters over. I don't think so, man. I think Street Fighter because Street Fighter actually has lore, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like Street Fighter actually has characters that develop over time. There's a real story. You feel what I'm saying? And like, and they change it over and over.
I'm not hating on Street Fighter. I love the Street Fighter story. I love the.
No, I'm just saying that's why you can't introduce random characters like the Joker or RoboCop or Leatherface because like Street Fighter has actual story development. You know what I'm saying?
But in the same Street Fighter Class Tekken. What?
Which was a dismal failure.
You know, I mean,
That's
I like
probably why they
Street Fighter
never made
Cross
Tekken
Tekken.
X
You
Street
don't like
Fighter.
Street Fighter Cross
It wasn't.
Tekken?
Nah, it wasn't. It was weird.
It's just
It
Street Fighter
didn't
4
really
with
work out.
Tekken characters, man. That's all
Right,
it is.
and it was unnatural, which is why I think they didn't make Tekken X Street Fighter.
No, there's a bunch of other. Do you ever watch Matt McMuscles? He talked about why it fell apart and shit.
How does he know?
Well, he check it out, man. He knows. He goes.
He lied. Just like Mortal Kombat lied to you about having a story. Mad's Muscles lied to you about knowing what happened in Street Fighter X Tekken X Street Fighter, whichever game it was. I don't remember.
He breaks down the whole thing from beginning to end, and like the inception of it to like the end, and why there's not one. I'm getting way off track here, man.
And you heard aliens? They break down from the beginning to the end. It's all bullshit. They lying through their teeth.
But you don't play Mortal Kombat, so how can you say there's no lore to Mortal Kombat, bro? There's a lore.
Lot of Mortal Kombat games. You think you are the only people that like Mortal Kombat games?
No, but
I played a lot of Mortal Kombat games.
You can't say there's no lore and played Mortal Kombat because you
I
get the
remember
lore of the story.
See, now that's also a Capcom thing because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I thought that was not trash. It's
really?
kind of trash, though. Yeah. I
get which one?
I don't hate the gameplay, but they stopped. That was the one.
Latest one is Infinite.
Infinite, yeah.
Is that the
one? No. I think there's one after Infinite, which I thought was trash.
Yeah. Because I bought it on sale recently because I love Marvel's Capcom, and it's
hold on, I'm gonna find it.
It's cool, you know what I'm saying. Learning how to do ridiculous combos, it's fun and stuff, but like I don't know, it just wasn't really. X23 get busy though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hold on,
she get busy.
I know
she was going to the house. Yeah,
there's one. I'm trying to figure out which one came. Latest one. Trying to figure out which one.
My PlayStation controller too far away, so I think it's Ultimate, isn't it? Ultimate Marvel's Capcom. I think it is.
It says Infinite is the latest one.
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, I like Infinite. Infinite one's pretty good. I like it. You don't like it, Josh?
No, there's not enough characters, and the story went really quick, and I beat it.
I'll agree with the not enough characters. That I can agree with. But I usually when I play fighting games, like I have one main character. So
also some of the designs look terrible too. Like Chun-Li doesn't look good. Like I don't like her character design in this one. Her face looks fucking weird. There's all types of shit like that like with the graphics I don't like.
This guy playing a fighting game and watching their faces and saying they look weird.
Well, I mean, graphics are important for a video game. You know, it's kind of like
they are.
Game. So you know, it's what you see on the screen. You know, if it looks like shit, Did you like Black Panther's design? I know you like Black Panther a lot. That big, bulky Black Panther.
He's all right. I like using him because he's fucking sick in the game. But yeah, his design.
They all look weird, man. Thanos looks weird. Everybody has a weird. Nah, I don't know. I don't like the art in it.
But they did it in the Capcom kind of game style, so I'm okay with that. But I think Capcom versus Marvel 2, I think that was the best one.
It's one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest fighting games of all time.
With those kind of crossover games, you really need to have a lot of characters to choose from.
Yeah, I agree.
And you got to make them all feel unique enough, right? And I think Marvel's Capcom 2, they really did that. Although Marvel's Capcom 2, like to say it's one of the greatest fighting games of all time, it's certainly one of the most entertaining fighting games, and it's gotten the longest run. But like,
it's the one that they play Evo too. Still,
that's the thing, though, right? But every team is the same. Because you pick Magneto and Psylocke and Sentinel or whatever. That's it. That's the whole. Everybody plays. You know what I mean?
Character.
True.
That's a little bit of. I'm like, for me, it's mad fun. I booted up my emulator that I've obtained because I used to own the game and it broke. And you know what I'm saying. And I play it every once in a while, messing with Parsec, whatever that is on the PC that lets you, know what I mean? So we get into that every once in a while, but it's it gets exploited.
I have my original Xbox, and that thing is good with emulators, man. Like if you want to hook that shit up and put an emulator in it, it runs the games really well on
my
that.
boy had a my boy had an Xbox with the emulated chip and all that, and he had a billion games on it, and we used to play everything. Everything. We was playing, bro. We had the SNES on that joint. We was playing that old school Dragon Ball Z game, fam, with like the cards on it and like story. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. That's one of the best systems for emulation. But like I said to this guy earlier, I heard the Wii U is really good at it too. Yeah, I googled that online. Yeah, I heard the Wii U is really good for emulation. Huh? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, Nintendo has never really been one to like care about that copyright. Well, not copyrights, but emulation. And because I remember when the Wii came out, man, all my games were bootleg on the fucking Wii. When I found out how to do it, I had all the bootleg games, bro.
That's because they wanted to sell their mini systems. Then that was a huge thing too, like waiting for those mini systems and the scalpers and all that. The SNES Classic and the NES Classic and all that shit. So they don't want you guys downloading the the emulators because they want to sell it themselves still.
I have the not the Super NES, the NES one, the mini NES one. But you see, the thing is with that is if you want to, you can add more games to it. But the base one comes with like garbage. What's up, kid?
Right.
My friend put one of the he put emulators on one of those. Those things at Walmart that are the arcade machines at Walmart. They're like $200.
Yeah.
That shit. He put an emulator on that, so it's like he can play it with the.
Oh, you can put an emulator in that.
Yeah,
with the whole arcade feel.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's missing, man. We don't have arcades here anymore, man. They closed them all fucking down, bro.
We got round one.
Right. And what is it? Like arcade? It's like an arcade and bar, word?
Yeah, round one. Dave & Buster's, they're opening back up and stuff. In New Jersey, they have like everything. I don't know where you are, Yellow, but
I'm close to there. I'm in CT.
Cool, man. Oh, okay.
Hey. Cool. Yeah. I was just about to say Yellow don't want to give up his location. He's like, yeah, I'm close to there. Somewhere around there.
It's instinct, bro. It's like my default. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. Arm's a little batch for me. I'm not going to dox you or anything like that. But.
Yeah, I'm not worried about. I'm not. Like I said, it's just a reflex. It's not even really like I'm not worried about that shit. I'm in Connecticut. Nigga, come find me. You heard? But like I'm just like. It's just instinct. It's just reflex to not give no information. Period. No, absolutely not.
Thank you.
Man.
You're a sports guy now?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really don't even mess with sports like that no more, man. I just, especially the NFL, after what I'm saying, things had transpired, and I know people don't care, but I do. You feel me? So it was easy because but it was easy because I was already like, I'm just watching a bunch of dudes be great at something. Like I'm paying at this bar, drinking, eating all this food to hang with some dudes, to watch a bunch of other dudes be great at something. It was already kind of weird to me. You feel what I'm saying? So
entertaining as fuck, though. I don't care,
bro. Sometimes like highlights. I get the same experience if I, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's not the same as watching a full game.
It's the same, right? Because I don't have all that downtime in between to talk to my boy who's next to me about stuff, that other things that's happening, and then turn into look at the TV and go, "Oh, that was crazy! Did you see that?" Like
they don't show every single fucking highlight.
I'd rather watch a movie. You know what I'm saying?
So no basketball either.
Nah, that was especially not this year because I already knew what it was going to be, and it turned out I was right, but. But no, I really just don't. Yeah, no, I don't really care anymore. You know what I mean? I used to, all of us, man. We grew up loving that shit, but I don't know. Stop caring.
I still
rather watch anime.
I don't even like anime, to be honest with you.
So
that's
you
crazy.
Dragon Demon Slayer?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I mean.
Oh, yeah, me no. Mm-mm.
Hold on.
I got into it just to be I don't know, trendy. And that's there's your boy
guy sitting right there.
Oh, let me try to remember the names. I always forget the name. I know there's Tanjiro, Saki.
They got hard names in the show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's very hard to remember.
Like
Tanjiro,
I'm a diehard anime fan. I grew up. I've been watching anime since Dragon Ball Z first dropped back in like 98, 96. It used to come on. It was the same 6 episodes. It used to come on early morning on. I forgot what channel. Maybe it was the WB. I don't remember. You feel what I'm saying? And like I've been diehard anime since then. Demon Slayer got some hard ass names. I do not remember Tanjiro's name most of the time. I just don't remember it. He's a main character. I don't remember his name.
Nezuko, Isuke, and that guy that you just showed me, he's the lightning guy. He has a Z or some shit. Zezuku or some shit, man.
Something like that.
The only anime I like was Ninja Scroll.
Yep.
That was the only one I liked. That was the first one I seen. I loved
the movie.
Yeah,
my favorite
fire.
My favorite anime of all time is Death Note, man. Some of the best.
Yo, I can put you on, fam. Yo, Death Note. The first 37 episodes of Death Note is fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
But if you like Ninja Scroll, fam, you gotta check out Afro Samurai, bro.
Oh, fuck! I forgot about Afro Samurai. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, never mind. Yo, there's some shit out there. There's probably a lot of shit out there I can put you on. If you like Ninja Scroll, you like Afro Samurai, there's a lot of good shit out there. I watched a lot of different type of anime. All the cutesy shit, all the shonen anime, Dragon Ball Z type shit, all the fucking obscure, like wild, grotesque, like super adult Ninja Scroll type shit. Like there's a lot of shit out there. Yeah, it's fire because it's just the only thing that really makes it different is that it's animated. You know?
Yeah.
I'm watching this. This game looks pretty fire. I don't even know what it is, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, the one that Xbox is showing us.
Yeah.
I do want to get back into that, man.
Like I like when the games have the cinematic quality to it, but I don't like when I feel like I'm playing a movie. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's certain games that they put out that is you're basically just waiting for the next QuickTime event, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Stressing me out waiting for this button to pop up.
That's definitely Uncharted. Yeah, that's definitely Uncharted, and that's how that was. It was kind of like
Uncharted was a little bit better than what I'm talking about. But I got bored with Uncharted for that same reason. Like I think I got halfway through 2, and I was like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Me, it's when the cutscenes, man. When you hit those cutscenes that are fucking long and you can't skip them, that's what annoys the shit out of me, man. Like I can't take it. Sometimes you want to watch cutscenes, and if they're a little short and nice, I'm fine with that. But then there's sometimes where it's just pure talking. It's like, oh my god, can't fast forward this shit.
I was having that problem with Final Fantasy VII, man.
Peace out,
Remake. I was like, I just feel like
that makes sense. That Final Fantasy VII though obviously has a lot of cutscenes. Any RPG like that would, but I feel
but it's like I don't remember them being that long or like back in the day when I played it the first time, because I mess with RPGs, man. I enjoy them, but I don't know. I just feel like they stretched everything out in that game to turn it into 3 games that I'm not going to ever pay for them. So
yeah, RPGs are really different now, man. So we were talking about Wii U before. One of the games I bought was the Xenoblade Chronicles. Literally after 5 minutes of playing, I'm like, what do I even do here? I don't even know what to do. This is an RPG, right? But I'm walking around and the battle.
Tell me what to do. Did you
play that? Did you play Xenoblade?
No, I didn't play it, but I was going to. I heard that it was so good that I wanted to get it, so I did like a bunch of research on it to see if it would be worth buying and all that. Because if I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time playing the game, I'm not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I spent too much money, not even a lot, but I spent too much money on games that just sit. You know what I mean? That just sit, not even sit on my hard drive because I delete it. So it's just up there in the cloud somewhere, or it's behind me collecting dust. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I feel you, man. Even me, like when I go on Game Pass, I'm looking at Game Pass. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this game. And I go download it, and I never fucking played it. The fucking Fallen Jedi. I downloaded the Fallen Jedi, and I never fucking touched it. I'm like,
yo, that joke was right, man. I didn't finish it, but it was a lot. It was fun. Fallen Jedi. It was fun. I didn't finish it, but it was fun. I got it for free though with EA Play, or not for free, for $1. For $1 for a month. They did something on Steam, and I was like, all right, let me grab Fallen Order real quick and just that shit is hype. It's hype.
Yeah, I heard it was good too.
It's fun.
Never played it. And then I'm gonna go to play it, and they're gonna take it off of fucking Game Pass.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Josh?
Well, the math is there though for it, because let's say it's like 2014 or even 2012, or but even go back to 2008. You go every month, like you'd be like, oh, let me buy a couple games every like couple weeks or whatever, and that's going to run you $120. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you do the math with Game Pass, it's like you multiply 15 by 12, and then you still have more games than you would have in a year. If you were
buying them, yeah.
Than if you were buying them back then in the day. So it's like, it's just a no-brainer. So all this
Game Pass is sick.
Yeah.
Which is how I don't get how that's a sustainable business model. I just don't see how.
For $15 a month,
or they just been lying to us about how much these games needed to cost for decades. It's like,
yeah.
You see, and that's the thing. When it comes to the old games, I completely understand that. But now you're putting these fucking games on there that are like first day, boom, Game Pass.
AAA games, yeah.
People don't need systems anymore, really. You know what I mean? You could go get Game Pass on. Get rid of them.
Stream. They're trying to go streaming because they save a lot of money doing. Like as soon as they started selling digital games, I was like, why am I paying $60 for a digital game?
Yeah,
for real.
Explain this to me. Like how much of the cover for the physical game am I covering by paying $60 for this digital game? Like how much does it cost really to allow to have servers to let me download the game from? You know what I mean?
See, that's why you got to watch that channel I was talking about, Matt McMuscles, because he talks about how long those people slaved in there and had slept in their office, building this stupid game that we're watching right now. Like, all the man hours you're paying for that guy's salary that he didn't get yet because they kept promising him and promising to make Cyberpunk for 10 years. So.
Right. But that's not. But that has nothing to do with me as a consumer. That's about the trash corporate policies, right?
I hear you. I'm just saying, man.
Nothing to do with it. Like I don't care.
Well, you got to pay for their mistakes, man. You got to pay for their mistakes.
I mean, that's the trash corporate policy. If we rallying against the corporatocracy, I'm all for you. I'll stand right there with you, sir, who made this game. However, I still don't want to pay $60 for this digital download.
Right, and
years later, mind you, years later, like it's not on sale. If I can go get a physical for $10 right now,
yes,
but just because you decided not to put a sale on it, I got to pay $60 for this 7-year-old game. Get out of my face, bro.
And not only that, right now you're seeing. Okay, so wait a minute. If they're putting the games out on Game Pass, where you're only paying $15 a month for it, right?
Right.
But if you don't have Game Pass, you gotta go to the store and buy it for $60. Right. You know what I mean? What kind of shit is that? If you're obviously showing that you could put the fucking game up there and still make a profit if you fucking have a whole bunch of people on Game Pass. So what's the point?
They're betting on it's the same thing. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. No, you go.
No. Go ahead.
No, the only instance I was gonna say where that would be a thing would be like if they take a game off of Game Pass that you really want to play. Right. Like let's say they had NBA on there and they took it off Game Pass, you might just be like, all right, fuck it, I'll pay the $60 because you play it all the time.
Yeah.
And they're betting on cats just having another subscription and barely using it. They're betting on the cats who are like, the way our healthcare system was supposed to work, they're betting on that. They're like, young people who aren't really using the games or using the resources of the servers, they're still paying for it. You feel what I'm saying? And that kind of covers or balances out the cost of this to everybody else who is actually using the games. The diehard gamers who are downloading every game and playing every game all day and all day. The people who aren't doing that, they kind of make up for it. They balance out. That's what they're betting on when they do that. Exactly.
Yeah.
You heard?
Guys like me, yeah. You know what I mean? And I'll go through there and I'll say, okay, this one's good. And I'll download like fucking maybe one a month, but I'm paying how much for this Game Pass. So for me, I'm the type of guy that they love. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this guy continues to play every day, but he doesn't even download any games. No problem.
I'm still paying for PSN. And I have not played a game online in months. I've stopped playing. I stopped playing. What was the last? The Call of Duty before Cold War. That one, whatever. Oh, Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
I stopped playing Modern Warfare like 2 months before Cold War came out, and I just have been consistently paying for PSN for no reason.
Yeah. Because they know we're going to, right?
Right.
They know we're going
To keep access to Shadow of the Colossus in case I want to download it and play it. Because like it was for PS Plus one time a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep, because they know we're gonna keep it because it's gonna be something we're gonna want, but we'll pay for it as long as it takes because
Right.
I'm sorry, Anzo. That was making me lag. I'm good with the E3 thing. I'm done enough watching that shit. The trailer's like, oh, it's the same shit. Battlefield 2021. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I had this question here. If you guys seen it, hey Anzo just hopped in, but if you guys have time, can you talk about Loki episode 2?
I like it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's have this Loki convo, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I'm fucking exhausted. Right?
Yeah, no problem,
me on in case I don't remember to say it later.
I got to sub to you, man. I'll sub to you.
Yellow does it, fam, and the Great Council too. That's where I'm at most of the time. But once I try to get on Yellow does it once a week with my real life homies, and we talk about regular life stuff.
And I do videos every day. Sometimes I do food.
Oh, you do the regular life stuff too, man. All right, cool. I like that.
Yeah. We talk about what I mean.
Yeah. Cool.
Pop culture and all that.
All right, cool. So, what do you guys have to think about Loki episode 2?
I think that the writing is really good. I think they have it set up so that, man, there's just going to be this constant back and forth of trust with, can we trust Loki? Can we trust the TVA? Can we trust the Lady Loki or whatever too? You know what I mean? So is Lady Loki and regular Loki, are they going to work together? It's great the way it's set up because I write things too. I do my writing. I write my comic books and stuff. As a writer, that's what you want. A perfect story where you can always have problems and power struggles with, who, if you can trust one
drama,
character versus another
intercharacter drama.
Intercharacter drama. That's where you're gonna get
all the time. It's true.
It's great, man. And I love all the little things like turning an Infinity Stone into nothing. Like that's everything we wanted with WandaVision that we're getting here. So I like that they're doing that too.
Yellow.
I think the first episode was amazing. The second episode was boring as shit. The beginning,
what?
I think it started off. It was boring as shit. I think it started off really. I think it started off okay. I think it started off good. Then it got boring as shit for a long time. It seemed like every scene just lasted for way too long. The scene with the salad and the salt and the pepper. It was funny until they started doing it the second time. And then I was like, all right, we've been here for too long. The scene in the library, this all of the different things, right? And everything. And then we got to the end. And it was amazing. I think that end, it was like, we started off good. We got real boring for a long time. And then finally we got to the end and it was like, pew, it really it saved the episode. You know what I'm saying? It's not, that episode is not trash because of that ending, but it was extremely boring.
I have a rebuttal. I'll wait for Anzo.
So I didn't think it was boring. I do understand where Yellow is saying 100%, but I liked the little dialogue that they had. It kind of had, like Danny said, kind of like a 48 hours type of feel to it. You remember that movie with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte?
Yeah. Yes, of course. And I think I agree but the problem is they did it so well in the first episode that it just lacked in the second episode. It just
I like
it's just
I like the first episode better.
I disagree with both of you. I like the second episode way better. And actually, that thing that you were talking about with the library, I'm not the library. I'm sorry, with the salad. I mean, the fact that the variant is hiding in fucking apocalypses, that was super clever. That's
it really was. That was great. I'm just saying the scene lasted too long. Him explaining it. That's the problem. I loved all the little bits, but the scene when he put the salt in the salad. Owen Wilson, I wanted to eat that. Hilarious stuff. But I wanted that salad. Great, funny stuff. Then he put the pepper in the salad, and he's still explaining it. I'm like, all right, cool. I get what you're saying. Then he go over, gets the juice, pours the juice in the salad. It doesn't matter. It's all done. That's where they are. And he's like, yeah, great and all, but I don't trust you. And then he started putting salt and pepper in the salad again, and I'm like, we've done this already.
That long. I think it was long enough for you to get the full, because you're adding to the humor. It's more bathos that he would go and pour juice in a salad and he can't eat it again. I love their chemistry. I can watch
but
them both on the screen.
No, but you completely ignored when he started to add stuff to the salad after the juice. Like you ignored that part again. That's where the scene went on for too long. That's the problem. And every single scene in between the opening up of the variant was here. Can we trust Loki? Every scene after that, it just lasted too long. Even with Owen Wilson and Gugu, a great conversation I thought they had. And I don't know what they're hinting to with Owen Wilson's character, with him leaving the ring marks on the end table. I think that means something. I'm not sure what it means, but then even that scene lasted a little too long. You know what I'm saying? It's like every single scene I think lasted way too long.
So I have a question.
You reminded me about. Oh, okay.
I have a question about the theory and what they're talking about, right? So you go into an apocalypse and you could do whatever you want to. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change nothing. But he used the theory. Loki said he could throw Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. Now, if he threw Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge, and let's say by chance Hulk died, and even though there was apocalypse, wouldn't that have still caused the branch? Because Hulk is supposed to go on, right?
Well, he didn't say that Hulk would have died. He just said he would have.
No, I know. I know, but I'm assuming
if he killed Hulk, that's a different thing, though. If he killed Hulk, then yes, because Hulk leaves and goes and does stuff in the sacred timeline, which is obviously some bullshit, right? But just knocking him off the bridge or interrupting that fight doesn't matter, because Surtur is definitely going to come and destroy Asgard, right? Or that's what he was saying anyway.
Okay,
so
I'm thinking like if you, go ahead.
No, I have a question about. Did you guys hear or notice anything about the very last scene changing from green to red? Like the aura of everything that was happening. One scene was red. People were saying that might have been connected to the Nexus event of Scarlet Witch because it's chaos magic.
Absolutely not.
No, okay. I've been hearing things about that shit.
The MCU is not. I know we like to I love it. It's not that deep.
I know, right?
It's not that clever. You know what
I
I'm saying?
wish I could sit there and be like, no, you're wrong. But I mean, WandaVision really oof. We had I don't know if you weren't there with us when we had LDG. I was there. I shouldn't even mention that shit about the Nexus event and the red thing around LDG. Are you still?
I mean, I really like WandaVision. It had its flaws, but most of its flaws are with everybody except Wanda and Vision. So I'm like, who cares? It's not what the show. The show isn't about. If Hayward is a compelling villain, you know what I mean? The show isn't about Monica. She became a superhero, and it's not about her.
We were on some shit with is Mephisto involved? Oh, was that thing on the back of his neck?
Oh, y'all loved Mephisto. Yeah, that was all of y'all.
We beasted all that on that shit.
Nightmare, Mephisto. Oh, Ralph is Mephisto. That's his name. Oh, the bunny is Mephisto. The bunny.
Yeah, the bunny. The bunny. He has a bunny on his hat. All that shit. I don't want to do that with this.
I have to call out my boy LDG. Right, but I would go into and literally every fucking day he was breaking down WandaVision. Not only to the fact that he break it down, he was like, "Oh, the lobster on the wall, that means something." Bro, I was like, "Yo,
the reason why it was a stork is because one time in the comics, Mephisto took the form of a stork to impregnate Wanda." That's not what happened.
Yeah. But look at what you just said about the rings that he's leaving on the table. Loki is that shit. Like where I said that red. Oh, was that red? Is that chaos magic? Was that where the multiverse of madness is coming through? No, but
it's the only reason why I say that is because it got a one shot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're watching a television show and something gets a one shot, they want you to pay attention to it. Whether it's a red herring or not, I don't know. But you don't put a one shot of rings on an end table. Unless it means something.
Oh, insert shot. You're talking about insert shot.
Right, insert. Right. It was the only thing that was on the screen at the time. You know what I'm saying? Is that what it's called? An insert?
Yes, an insert. Yes, you're right. And that's the general use for an insert shot. You use it sparingly and you
pay attention to this
thing. But sometimes there's some hack directors that just put it in there like, oh, it's a clock. Oh, I'm really edgy. Oh, I did a close up of the lamp. It's like, well, that didn't mean anything.
or they could be wanting people to start to break this shit down they did to WandaVision.
That's true. And torture us.
So how many of y'all? Go ahead.
No,
Joe. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, man. I keep.
No,
I don't
please.
wanna-
No. We're talking at the same time. That's what the problem is.
I was going to
Go
talk
ahead.
about my shit with the ring, not the rings, the stones. Were you there watching my stream with the stones? Where I was sitting there like, oh, that's the time stone. Each commercial I thought was a stone. Infinity
Everybody was saying that too.
Yeah,
Everybody was
because
saying
that's
that
how
too.
they set it up. They made it look like that. It's there.
It might have been. It might have been like at
Yeah.
first that might have been the plan, and then with the editing and the changes that they made and the inability to shoot it all because of COVID and all that, it might have changed. It might have fallen out.
They're
But
just straight trolling us because it's not like, oh, like you, man, Josh, that's stupid as hell. That's such a stupid. No, it was like is what it looked like. Same thing with Mephisto. It's like you guys were so dumb for thinking it was Mephisto. No, that's what they hinted at.
No. Not that you all were dumb for thinking it was Mephisto, but that you all got obsessed. Everything was Mephisto during that. How many of y'all thought that like Reed Richards was the aerospace engineer, and this is how they were going to introduce Reed fucking Richards in WandaVision? How many people was running around Reed Richards, the patriarch of the first family in Marvel? They're going to introduce him in WandaVision, guys. Like it's just the people went a little bit crazy. Is all I'm saying.
Oh no, that's
because I said. That don't make sense. He hasn't even been mentioned or nothing, and all of a sudden you think he's gonna pop up in WandaVision? No, it's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? All the things. There was a part where where they're on their door, right? Their door had a mural on it, like in the church, kind of, and the dude was like, "Yeah, that's Mephisto." The mirror on Loki, but they had something like that in WandaVision on the door.
It was
right.
red.
Oh, yeah, on the door. And some of my friends were like, "Oh no, that's Mephisto." That's
in
Mephisto.
Agatha's basement thing, right? In Agatha's basement.
No, I was talking about when they first opened up the door, like, "Hey, it's me, Evan Peters," and then the back of the mirror.
And the back of the door there was a mirror on it. Yeah, they were like, "Oh my god,
just
that's
like
Mephisto."
Just like the shadowy hand in the window, right? Whatever the fuck people swore they saw.
It wasn't Mephisto. It wasn't Mephisto. It was just a boner, man. It was just a boner. Good old Ralph Boner, bro. He threw that in there just to fuck with us too. Like, here's a boner for you.
Yeah, that's trash.
100%.
The Ralph Boner thing. They teased Ralph the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Boner? Evan Peters? Like, come on. I knew he wasn't.
Yep.
Quicksilver. Everybody, it's Quicksilver.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are nuts. You think Kevin Feige took something from those dismal Fox movies? Sure, the one good thing. But most of the Days of Future Past is amazing. Most of them are not good. All right. Do you think Kevin Feige took something from those dismal Fox movies and put it into his MCU for real? Like, people were going crazy, guys. People were going crazy.
I'm a bit of an X-Men fanboy, so I like Apocalypse a lot. And
you're out of control. The worst, arguably the worst one. Like
it's everything
the most
I wanted.
Disrespectful one.
What?
Apocalypse?
Dude, listen, you get Weapon X, you get Wolverine as Weapon X.
Weapon X is a great scene. That's a great. You get Ivan Ooze.
No, but he had his powers.
Apocalypse.
When he's in the house and they're having that, this is my house. Blah blah. You get the Phoenix the first time before.
Well,
the Dark
you mean
Phoenix
when they're in Charles's head? Then
yeah. Love that.
That's fine, stuff. I guess. But
I love the Magneto stuff. Magneto with his family getting killed. There's a lot of good shit in that movie, man. That you guys.
The Magneto scene is also the Magneto stuff. The getting Magneto back into this story was good, but then after
I guarantee you, I've seen the movie more than you guys. I already know that. I've probably seen it like however many times I've seen it more than you guys.
Yeah, but sure. But what I'm trying to say,
I remember it.
No, the things that you might not. Okay, all right.
I remember because I watched it and I was like, "There's some good stuff in here," and then I watched it recently. Like, yeah, I was right the first time. This is not good.
Logan was awesome too. Logan's
Psylocke I thought was fine.
Yeah.
Like she could have done more. Like just showing up in that outfit isn't enough for me. Give her a story.
You were saying about all the X-Men movies. Logan was good too. I like Logan a lot.
No, yeah, Logan's absolutely
Logan's top.
Logan's amazing. Top. Logan is top three comic book movies. Logan, Dark Knight, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's how I feel.
Hold on. Take out Dark Knight.
You can catch these hands, but do you want to see how I got these scars? Do you want to know how I
You take the Dark Knight out of that one.
Yeah,
No,
I would
Logan's
put
amazing.
Infinity
Logan's
War
amazing.
over Dark Knight.
You know what's funny though?
Sure,
When Logan came out,
I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
when Logan came out, I seen the trailer and I was like, what the fuck is this Thelma and Louise shit? Like it looked like a fucking the trailer. I didn't like the trailer at all. So when me and my son went to go see it, I sat there and I was like, okay, son, you ready to watch this bullshit movie? He's like, yeah, man. But that first opening scene,
and then they took that cross and they turned the X, then you cried like I did.
That first opening scene, I was like,
the first opening scene, sure.
Yeah, amazing. They really, I mean, the only problem I have with that is the clone thing. That's the only problem that I have with the movies. It's like, and I get the metaphor, I understand it. I don't want to see you fight yourself. I don't want to see that.
Well, I think that was Albert, right? Because Albert was in the comics or some shit like that, and he was X-24 or whatever. Well, wasn't that part of it? Albert in the comics was that the Wolverine clone?
That's not. I mean, that was not part of the movie. No, is that where they got the inspiration from? Sure, but that wasn't. That was not what this movie was. It was just some mindless, all primal version of Wolverine. He had to kill himself because, I don't know, themes. Directors want to be clever. But it's an amazing movie.
Facts.
Amazing movie.
Facts. Days of Future Past, that's another one. Best X-Men movies.
Yeah. Huh? Incredible. Incredible.
I love that movie, man.
And First Class is good. But
First Class is good too.
Yeah, good. Really, solid. I think it's. I don't know. I didn't care about any of the characters really, but it was fine. It was good.
I cared about. I liked Kevin Bacon in that. He played a good Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No,
it's all right. It's okay.
He didn't make the movie worse. He didn't make the movie worse.
No. He wasn't really.
So,
lucky.
For Last Stand or Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, what were we talking about again?
Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix wasn't that bad. I would take Dark Phoenix over X-Men Last Stand.
Yeah, me too.
No, they're both pretty bad. Like the only thing Dark Phoenix really has. The only thing Dark Phoenix really has is that it's newer, so it has like better visuals, and we like a lot of those characters. So like we love Magneto, and he did something cool in the movie. I really liked the Nightcrawler. I think the Nightcrawler was fun. I really liked. I didn't like Jean. I didn't like the development of the Phoenix. Anything about the Phoenix. I didn't like the development of it. I barely could stand James McAvoy. Okay, I barely could stand James McAvoy in the shit, and he's great. You know what I'm saying?
The worst by far is obviously the X-Men and Origin shit. I mean, that's the worst.
Wolverine. Yep.
Last Stand. Both of the Wolverine movies, because even the Wolverine was not very good.
Dude, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've watched that in its entirety. I've seen it on TV, and every time it's on TV, I'm like, ugh. I don't want to keep watching it, so I didn't see it in theaters. I don't know, man.
It's funny because I know a lot of people that like that one, and I'm like, nah, man, that's fucking garbage, bro.
It's boring as hell, man.
It's better than Origin, and I think that's why people. I think that has something to do with why people say that they like it.
It's better than Origin, but I'd rather watch Origin because I can get to make fun of it and laugh at it. You know what I mean? Because I I won't be bored because I'll be like, oh, isn't that so goofy? When I watch that Wolverine shit, I'm just like, yeah, this is bland. It's like eating like rice cakes, man.
It was
no sugar.
It was weird.
Gambit was horrible in that. I can't believe they fucked Gambit up like that. That's fucking trash, bro.
Oh man, Deadpool. Dude, that's the one thing I'll say. At least it gave us the Deadpool movie, because without Ryan Reynolds failing so hard, he was like, "Yeah, I can't leave this as my legacy, man." Especially after Green Lantern too. Like, I got to do something to get people to like me, man. So he put effort into Deadpool.
Yeah. I agree. So again, what? Nah, I don't like him.
Deadpool?
No. Didn't like the movies.
Oh no, you didn't like Deadpool 1 or 2? What?
How? Like how? I don't how what did you want? I don't how?
Dude, my friend who doesn't even like comic book movies, he hates them. We went to and he hates Ryan Reynolds. We went to see Deadpool and he was like, you know what, Josh, that was pretty good.
How do you hate Ryan Reynolds? Is he too nice? Do you not like nice people?
I like him as Deadpool.
First off, the first one I thought the jokes were really bad. They did not hit at all. You look like you slept with an avocado. Your mom looks like that. Like, no, that was not.
Bro,
funny.
That shit was. First of all, that was hilarious. You're out of control.
TJ Miller's man, bro.
No, did not.
There's more than that, but that's just one scene. That's just the one weird, like they're roasting each other.
The structure,
but for me, most of the jokes didn't.
The baby hand, all of the baby hand jokes, bro. Like.
The
second one is
the
baby dick.
I'm sorry.
That
was the baby, yeah.
Which I found a lot funnier than the first one.
Okay. All right, so more dick jokes. Cool.
I found that shit was funny.
You didn't feel like there was enough dick jokes in Deadpool? That's crazy. Fam, the whole opening sequence with the guns and the shooting and the numbers and the flashbacks to this being a love story and like all of that is immaculate. It's incredible.
The torture stuff, that's crazy shit.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead, bro. Like, how do you not just enjoy her little sassy ass on it?
Hated that character. I liked her better in the second one because they didn't show much of her.
Sure.
You know, but I think like there's, and I'm gonna say this, but there's a little bit too gay in some of the scenes in those movies.
I heard y'all shitting on gay people last night. I was like, you niggas are out of control.
No, we weren't even. No.
Out of control. I was there, bro. I was there.
You were shit on nothing.
Yo, son deadass was like, hold on, what did he say? He said, I don't want. He didn't say. He was saying somebody else said this. He said somebody else was like, I'm fine, gay people, they could live their life or whatever, but I don't want my son seeing that. And then he was like, that wasn't his opinion. He was talking about some other lady said it. Some other lady said it. So I don't want to say somebody said something they didn't say. Yeah. But then dude was like, and I get it. You feel what I'm saying? You can't even just have an opinion. And I'm like, bro, that's not like, what are you talking about? What if niggas said that about you? I don't want to see them black people happy.
Made sense.
I don't want my kids seeing them black people happy. Like, what if that was the line? That was the line though, now wasn't it? But it's a different thing now because I'm black. I'm not gay, so it's not the same thing. I understand. I hear you.
No, race and sexual orientation. That was what I said was.
Right. Which is like you're saying, like it's not the same thing or whatever, but it is. It is the same thing. It's a choice. That's another problem. That's another. We're not gonna talk because I'm not gonna learn you niggas nothing. Whatever you niggas want to be homophobic a little bit. That's fine. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not a little bit of homophobia is fine. It'll keep you safe. Look. Listen. When Oz came out,
I'm not afraid of gay
homophobia kept niggas out of jail. Nah, you're taking the phobia word too literally. You know what the fuck they mean when they say that shit.
Yeah, but when they say it and when you say it, probably two different things, right? When they say it, it's like, oh, this guy's homophobe. You got to get rid of him. When you're saying it,
I said a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
That's the only difference. I said a little bit. Well, I mean, it's like how much gay shit do you think you've seen in your life, and how often have you seen some gay shit that made you say, I might want to try that? Never, right? Never. It hasn't happened. No, it's not a thing because that's stupid.
But it's not a choice. But I'll tell you this: when I seen like Pulp Fiction, you guys seen Pulp Fiction, right?
Oh yeah, it's my favorite all time, favorite movie all time. That number one favorite movie I've ever seen in my life.
I cannot watch that Vin Rhymes.
You wanted to try it? You wanted to try it? You was like,
no, I cannot watch
rape.
that scene.
That's rape. That's completely different than sexual.
I was gonna say, Oz. Me and Nerdman was talking the other night, man. The series Oz kept a lot of young black men out of jail because of
Oz
how terrifying.
Yeah, man.
How terrifying anal rape is. All right, so there you go.
Yeah, man, but how did we get on this topic? What were we talking about?
Because Deadpool was too gay. Deadpool was too gay. He didn't like how gay Deadpool was.
Bro, I don't think
that's what he said. That's what Enzo said.
It's not Moonlight. It's not like Moonlight, which I like.
He stuck the fucking electric cord up Juggernaut's ass.
Yeah. And then they push him in. Yeah.
And then there's a scene where he's fucking has the fucking thing through his head, but
that wasn't about pleasure.
No, but the Colossus scene was where Colossus has him picked up and he's rubbing him and like, oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just
That
funny,
didn't bother
man.
me.
That's just funny.
I'm not saying it bothered me. I just was like,
No, he's like, it's gay. I feel you.
Could do without this. You know what I mean?
feel you. Just a little bit of homophobia is aight. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not at all. I'm just like,
I
just like Roberta.
Yellow's straight trolling us, man. Yellow is trolling us. I like this too, though, man.
Just don't need to see it, man.
Like 70% trolling. You have to get over that shit. It's okay for two men to kiss each other. You love when two women kiss each other. Why is it so fucked up when two men kiss each other? I got my gay friend. That's my favorite gay movie. It's Moonlight.
That's a different story. Yellow.
Man, I watched Black Panther. All right, I loved it. I voted for Obama twice. Okay, that's how you niggas sound when you say that shit. That's how you sound to me. But
wow.
Yo, Josh hurt right now. He's like, all right, go ahead. Hit me with the I got gay friends. Go ahead. Hit me with the I got gay friends.
Yes,
go ahead.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Here's the thing, right?
Point, though. If you had... Go ahead. I
don't know what I was going to say. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. How does that disprove the point? That was my question.
How does what disprove what exactly?
If you have gay friends and because you see, like the homophobic and all this stuff, and
what I'm saying is that it's all the exact same shit that racists say about different races. It's the same shit. You're just talking about gay, so it's okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing.
So you're saying it's the same thing.
Point.
So you're saying it's the same thing as the white guy saying I have a black friend.
Right, exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's the exact same thing.
And that's the part that I get because so he has black friends, but he's racist though. The guy.
Well, when folks are trying to prove that they're not racist, but what do you mean? I got a black. That's my black friend. Yeah, I think
but
you all should comply.
Or you're right.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it is not. No, it is not. Because the same people who have a black friend will then be like, if you comply, and you know what I'm saying, you probably won't get shot by the police running away. That's
not true. That's not true. Because my ex, her friend was a lesbian, and I chilled with her all the time. We watched movies together. We
all like lesbians, guys. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Come on. We don't. We don't even girls. All right.
If it was a dude, it wouldn't have been this difference. There wouldn't have been a difference.
Maybe, but that's not the thing. It's not about the way how prejudice works. It's not just you as an individual. I don't like you because of this reason, but it's also things like I don't want to see two men kissing.
But that's more of a preference, though.
You don't have any problem, but you don't. What is the preference exactly? That's not they're not inviting you to kiss them. That's none of your business. It's the same thing as if you see a man and a woman kissing.
Yeah, but I've said that many times, especially on the OOC, where I don't want to see that in a movie either. A man or a woman kissing.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with the narrative of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't want to see the James Bond sex scene with James Bond and some random chick. Like, no, get back to the movie because that's nothing.
Yeah, we were talking about
if you're complaining about a James Bond sex scene, you haven't been paying attention to James Bond, right? Because that's half of what he does.
No, I was talking about in general, like the sex scenes that are unnecessary that we
in certain movies, right? Yeah. Where you're watching I don't know. I can't remember what movie I used as an example. But you're watching a movie, it's all entertaining, action and everything.
Watchmen all the time. That's
because that one was a surprise to me, like the series.
Right.
Did you see? You seen the series?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The black
extremely homosexual. Yep.
No, I'm just saying, But
he was extremely homosexual.
But even when I watched like a movie, it was a Sylvester Stallone movie. I think it's called Assassins or one thing like that, And then all of a sudden there's just this one sex scene in there for no reason. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why did you have you didn't need to put that in there. I didn't need to see that.
Sure.
So it's not just because of two men kissing. It could be
right. It's not just because, but it is. You're uncomfortable because you're not. You're like, why is this here? This has nothing to do with the story. And then you're like, ugh. Why is this here? It has nothing to do with the story.
I never said
Right. All right. Sure. Maybe I could be wrong. I wasn't there with you. I don't know what happened, but I know how I used to feel about gay people. So you know what I'm saying? I figure it's probably all the same shit because we got a lot of work we got to do as far as accepting
I agree.
accepting homosexuality and
I
and
agree.
all of the other letters in that fucking alphabet soup. You feel what I'm saying? So
I agree with you 100%. But
like when Lady Loki ends up being transgender, what are we gonna? They're forcing the agenda on our children, right? That's what they're doing.
But you see, this is the thing. I don't care about.
I mean, are they?
You know what I mean?
Don't know.
Like a lot of people.
If they are, then they are. If they're not, then they're not. If it
Right.
makes sense and it has context, a
lot of people, right, have got rid of Disney Plus because at the end of this series, you see a little clip and it has Loki's face on it, and it says sex and it says fluid.
Yes, the document, the whatever that is.
Yes.
Yeah,
so a lot of people ended up fucking canceling Disney Plus for that. I'm like, I don't fucking care about that shit.
Well,
yeah, what do we call a lot?
Woman. Loki was a woman in the comic books.
True.
Too.
A bunch of times. In Norse mythology, Loki has jumped back and forth between like Loki in Norse mythology gave birth to like everything. He gave birth to the giant snake. He gave birth to the four-legged horse that Odin rides. Like Loki in Norse mythology. So it's not even like just Marvel came up with this idea. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thing that Loki has always been. We just didn't have the words like gender fluid to describe
they didn't come out with the idea at all. Technically,
not even close.
So there you go. That's
not even close.
I also want to say to the chat, man, thank you. I really appreciate you guys coming in for our E3 live stream, man.
Absolutely.
We're talking some really good E3 stuff.
Well, we were E3, then we got onto Loki because the question was asked. So,
and also E3, I don't know. Some of those games looked like, I don't care.
I'm not interested. Yeah.
They said Nintendo had the best E3. That's what they said. They said Nintendo had the best E3.
I think Xbox has the best E3 because they're giving you all the games. I don't care.
Right, Game Pass. But that's not. I mean, that's not like new game information. You know what I'm saying? That's like, here, you're gonna be able to play a whole bunch of games for free. Enjoy. Whereas Nintendo is like, hey, look at this. Look at Kazuya. Look at Metroid, look at like games to actually be excited about, which is, I guess, what E3 was supposed to be. I don't know. That's how people felt. People thought Nintendo had the best show.
I agree. Some people said that too. And I didn't think it was bad, Nintendo. I'm just mad Sony didn't show up. Like, Sony didn't fucking have nothing to bring to the table. Like, nothing. Or maybe they'll do their own one. I don't know.
How long Sony ain't been at E3 for years now or some shit, right?
No, this is their first year they didn't do it.
Is it?
Last year we didn't have it because of COVID.
Right.
And then this year they weren't there. And then they were talking about it before COVID, honestly. In 2019, they were talking about they were talking about not being there. Like, we're not going to show up for 2020. And that was before. And I guess I guess we're really not going to show up for 2020. So
this is the thing right now. Like I said, man, with these next gen systems, like the games that are coming out for them are fucking slow as fuck. Like the next generation of games and the fucking exclusives, they're just not coming out, man. It's fucking annoying.
I can't speak for that because I don't have a Series X. So maybe I mean, obviously you know better than me how it's running on the Series X. Those games.
Oh,
did you notice the difference?
They're running great, yeah, man. Especially the ones that are tailored for the Series X, like the Mortal Kombat. Yeah, the colors are brighter and everything.
PlayStation had a few games though that came out already. Like
they had a few.
Spider-Man and shit.
Yeah,
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, they had the weird Astro's Playground thing. I don't know what that's. I heard it was fun, but I don't care. I don't have a PS5, but they had a bunch of I think they had like 4 games they said that were exclusive to the PS5, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't
it's possible.
I don't have neither one of them shits, so I'm not sure.
The showcase showed like a bunch of like games that were like indie games that like I could have drew them on my fucking Procreate. And I'm not trying to, I know that a lot of time and effort went into, but that doesn't seem like it's showcasing the power of the PS5, like some of those games that they showed.
Now, the one thing that is that Astro's Playroom, that one really showcases the joystick. Like the the joystick is off the fucking chain. That's one of the best joysticks I ever played within my hand, man. You can blow in it, right? You have speakers in it, the fucking haptic controllers. So like when you're playing 2K, right? We're playing basketball and your guy gets tired, you press the buttons for the turbos, the bumper buttons, but they get harder to press the more tired he gets. It's
I
fucking
don't know,
sick.
man. Your joystick that you're playing with and you're blowing and stuff sounds a little gay, man.
Yo, as long as you're a little gay, you could be a little homophobic too. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Just like we could say nigga, you know what I mean? Like that's you know, it just works the same way. It works the same way.
You guys are funny, man.
Yeah, man.
You guys are funny.
Apocalypse talk like he had said in his mouth. Tony facts. But I have news, bro.
So
Apocalypse
trash.
looked ridiculous. He had no real purpose. Like they had the makings of a great movie, and they just.
Sorry, man. I
don't get it,
bro.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
But hold on. But we talk about Loki though, because I don't think you ever gave your rebuttal for why the middle of Loki was born, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to do that, or the rebuttal to the middle of Loki being born.
We did talk about how I like the salad scene versus you.
Right,
you didn't like that, and I like how the dynamics are set with who do you trust. Personally, I like the scenes with Owen Wilson and Gugu. I don't know if I trust her as far as like, is she working? Is she one of the timekeepers?
Absolutely not.
So I was getting in my one.
Like
absolutely not. She's definitely not a timekeeper. That's out the window.
No, I don't think she's a timekeeper.
All right, we're coming back to this. If she's a
but
timekeeper,
I don't trust her either, though. Like I don't. I absolutely do not trust her.
I think she is
all.
one of the timekeepers. That's what I think.
Could be.
But I am going to my crazy WandaVision brain though. So
I don't know. You're not there yet. I'll let you know when you get crazy.
Too, though. There was some good action.
Well, towards the end.
I don't know about that one. When they had Hoss beating up Loki, I was like, Hoss was beating up. Like, they had Larry the Cable Guy beating up Loki.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like that shit. What was some? Maybe maybe I need to rewatch the episode. Maybe I'll have a different opinion.
Cool. I think the lore stuff was cool. They retaught us about the reset grenades thing, which I felt was a little unnecessary because we just learned about them last episode. But then they played such a pivotal role at the end of the episode. I was like, all right, maybe you felt like you had to remind people. People are dumb. I understand why you would do that, but some of the lore stuff, like what you were talking about the apocalypse things and how you can hide in the apocalypse, stuff like that, I thought that was genius. The great writing as far as like explaining what's happening here. I think the way Loki figured it out was a little like.
I like the little tiny things about the TVA, like how they were the lore with them, like how they were all born there and they lived there. How Miss Minutes, I like him swatting her around. I thought that was pretty comical. I have my smart home device, who I'm not going to mention her name over there,
right.
But I know how that is, where like you feel like it's a sentient being, and her being a sentient being is kind of cool. She's voiced by Terry Sharp. What the hell else? Maybe I'm forgetting stuff because. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of long, drawn out scenes that ultimately don't really add much. Like Pompeii. Pompeii was cool until so he frees the goats. He says this little horned friend goat thing, weird, whatever. I don't care. It was funny. And then he's explaining the situation to the people. Right, he's like, we're from the TVA, and none of this matters because you're all gonna die, and blah blah blah. And he's to prove to Owen, like, this is obviously this is the case. I think that no matter what we do here, it doesn't matter because everybody's gonna die, so it has no effect, right? And then after he explained it, he then continued to further explain it to I just think every scene went on for a little bit too long, and I was just like, and then they weren't immensely entertaining. I think the chemistry between. Yes, but I think the chemistry between Loki and Mobius was so much better in the first episode than it was in this episode. And part of that is because they're trying to figure out Loki's working an angle and Mobius is trying to figure out what's an angle and what is truthful. So it's a little bit it creates a little bit of tension there that I think interrupts the chemistry that they had in the first episode. But it ultimately makes it so that it's just less. It's just boring. It's just I understood everything, but I just felt like you could have done it in less time. I think. Get me to that end. Get me to Lady Loki in that warehouse sooner, and you have a immaculate episode.
And one thing I did like is that we didn't have to wait fucking till episode 4 to find out it was a Lady Loki, or you know what I mean? Because they like to drag that shit out sometimes, man.
Yeah,
they did it with WandaVision. They did it with Falcon. So I was glad that they didn't drag it out. And we know who it is now.
Yeah, or at least we revealed the face. You know what I'm saying? At least we revealed, because now we can, theorize about
I'm not gonna lie
what her real motivations are.
What are you gonna say, Josh? You froze up, bro. Okay. There you go.
You come back? You come
no,
back?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Damn. Oh,
there we go. Those little 1-2
maybe.
movements.
Nope. All right.
Yeah. We're gonna close it up too soon. Okay, go ahead. Come on, you can do it. That's a cheap American internet you guys got over there.
Wow. It's not because it's cheap. It's because the corporations don't love us. They don't care about us. They do everything they can do to make our life harder so that we'll give them more money to make it better.
Man, I'm stuck in time. No, I was just
going to say. We can hear you, though.
You're back now. I think you're back now.
I did watch Comics Explained. Comics Explained. Can you guys?
That's the guy.
Yeah. I like Comic Explained too.
Damn it.
But yeah, you're tripping out like crazy right now, bro.
No, so he was talking about all the things that prepared me. Am I good now? I'm good now. I can hear you guys.
Yeah, you're good. We got you.
We're catching up.
Okay, man, I was in the Phantom Zone, man.
A little bit.
In that internet Phantom Zone.
Yo, that's Superman and Lois show. So, is anybody? No, we'll talk about. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a second. Yeah.
I didn't talk to that.
Man.
He prepared me for everything. He prepared me for the TVA. He prepared me for Lady Loki. Comics Explained, like talked about everything.
Yeah, that's my guy.
So I kind of knew it was coming. I knew.
Yeah. Do you have? Has you heard any theories about who Lady Loki really might be? Like, it might not actually be Lady Loki. It might be the classic MCU amalgamation of two different characters, but she has an actual name that was credited to her. Did you hear anything about that? You didn't see none of that on the internet or anything like that? Do you want me to tell you about it, or do you not want to hear about it?
I want to hear it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right, because it's a fan theory, but it's based off of, so at the end credits in the at Disney Plus, they have the credits of all the different other languages and all that, like the different dubbing that they do in other countries. There's a lady named Sylvie that is credited to some other voice actor and all that, and Sylvie Lushton is one of the enchantresses. The enchantress in the comics is magic user or whatever. I think she was the second version, and she was created by Loki, and like given certain powers and stuff. And one of the things that she really does is like she mind controls people. That's one of her favorite things to do. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And there's a picture of her that looks exactly like the lady that they cast. To play who we think is Lady Loki, and I'm inclined to think that that's like how the MCU does this thing. They did it with Whiplash. They took Dynamo and Whiplash, put them together, and said, "Here's Whiplash." You know what I'm saying? And they do it with they do it with a lot of different characters. I think I'm inclined to think that they did the same thing here. That it's a version. I think what she is a variant. I think her Loki created her, and then she's like, "I don't fuck with that nigga." And now she's like, I don't fuck with none of y'all. Like, I'm going to blow all this up. I want to destroy everything. I want ultimate freedom. You will not tell me I have to live in these confines. I will be free. I think that's her. Motivation.
It could be because there's one line where he calls her Loki, and she's like, "Don't call me Loki. I don't like that name." Or something. Yeah, disgusted by the name.
When they were in the tent, he was saying something about like, he's not the real variant,
right?
He's trying to
he's like, I'm the superior one or something. Yeah.
Some shit like that too. So.
Yeah. He was like, that's what he said. That's what he wants you to do, because they still thought it was a dude. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to walk out there and all of that stuff because that's what I would do or whatever. But a lot of that was Loki just, working some kind of angle,
Loki.
Trying to, Loki was
I gotta pay more attention and stop like cleaning my room or setting things up, moving in, playing Magic the Gathering while I'm watching like a show like
bro.
This. Yeah,
yo,
I'm missing,
we do a watch party for Loki on the Great Council at 3 a.m. in the morning on Eastern time and shit. But
we do.
That's like I'm like hyper focused. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm like hyper focused. I'm not doing anything else when I'm watching it. So
Oh, that was the other thing. The first episode, I was driving home watching it. So
that's crazy. That first, no, you need to go watch that first episode again. You didn't really get the that first episode is amazing, bro.
It is.
Really
you got to look at that again.
It's not like Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead, like I was telling Anzo, you were here in the stream, you heard me. I put on 2x speed, and I was playing Magic the Gathering, and I was kept looking that over. Oh, this is a pretty good movie. It's like I really wasn't watching it, man. Maybe that's why. Maybe if I watched it at regular speed, I'd be like, yeah, this is straight trash, man.
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it. I heard
it's pretty trash.
I heard that they did the zombie stuff good. Like it was like the scenes where zombies were doing craziness and the action with the zombies. I heard that was cool.
Batista
I don't like zombies,
so. But the story, story. Oh my god!
It was like Ocean's 11 kind of.
When the daughter is like. The daughter's like, no, really. I'm coming with you. And I'm coming with you. He's like, no, you're not coming. He's like, no, you're not coming. He's like, yes, well, if I don't go, I'm going to go by myself. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. So I know exactly what's going to happen. When that's like close to the middle of the movie. And once that happens, you know what's going to happen throughout the movie. And it's just like, yeah, fuck this shit. You know, fuck that crap.
But yeah,
spoilers, Yellow, by the way.
Right, yeah, I'm not going to watch. I don't like zombies. Like, I don't like zombies. And they said the only good parts, not even like this is amazing, but the only good parts of the movie is the zombie stuff. I'm like, well, then I'm not gonna enjoy this.
So you don't watch Walking Dead and shit?
Absolutely not, fam. Walking Dead, that first season of Walking Dead, everybody was, it's the greatest thing ever. I was like, yeah, but it's zombies though, right? So like the beef is the people not trying to knowing if you could trust the people because the zombies, there's no motivation. The zombies,
they're plot devices. The zombies, they're
right. So the beef is like the people, right? How many times do you think you can do that? And then everybody was like, by the third season, yeah, man, Walking Dead is trash. I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I'm glad you enjoyed that first season.
I still like that shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's mediocre. It's not like
right.
It's not Breaking Bad. It's not Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad and The Wire are what considered the top best written shows in like the history. Like so, it's you can't compare. That's not even fair.
Lost was better than both.
Well, it's a show, so I do compare, and that.
I don't know. You can.
It's a show. I'm
right?
just saying. You know. I mean,
sure. No, I feel
that's the measuring stick. It's to me is Breaking Bad.
All right. So then, what? How many movies do you compare to The Godfather? You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like you can't just compare everything to the greatest.
Pulp Fiction. I think that's one of, or Shawshank Redemption. I think those.
Shawshank. But I was like, I love Pulp Fiction, but Jesus Christ, I just said The Godfather, and you said Pulp Fiction. But Shawshank, sure, we'll go. We'll go because I was a child.
I could have a 3-hour-long argument with you about why Pulp Fiction's fucking amazing and why you're underrating it.
Pulp Fiction is amazing. Pulp Fiction is amazing. I'm not taking Pulp Fiction is amazing, but like I said, Godfather. I said The Godfather. Though there's like a difference. Yeah. There is a marked difference between these. You know what I mean? And like Shawshank too. You know what I'm saying? It's like The Godfather, Shawshank. You know,
I actually like Goodfellas. I like Goodfellas better than The Godfather, to be honest.
Goodfellas, yeah, it's more fast paced. Goodfellas is more fast paced. It's more action. Like that's that makes sense.
But I will say this.
Good, but
I will say this because I had a discussion with my friend about it. I was saying, you know what? Because he asked me about Josh. Do you think Godfather? Do you think that's one of the best films? I said they're not going to make a movie like that ever again. It's not going to look the same. It's not going to feel the same in 2021. If they ever did a remake, heaven forbid, of like The Godfather, it's not even going to be anywhere accurate or close to that same.
No, they better not touch that movie, man. There's certain movies I don't want to see a remake of.
The time period and the way it was. No.
No, don't remake it. But I think The Irishman got close, barring the ridiculous CGI and the concept of me accepting that Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci's calling Robert De Niro kid through the whole movie. I'm like, you guys.
No, I've never seen The Irishman yet.
I like The Irishman a lot, but the cinematography is not the same.
No, it's not. No, it's not going to be the same. But like, I think it has the same kind of spirit. You feel what I'm saying? In like the way that they tell the story visually and from a writing perspective. I think it has a similar kind of spirit because it's a little slower. It's like it's very it's a lot of focus on acting and playing the scenes and building up the suspense of the scene. Right, like that diner scene, man. Son, oh man, even though it's fast, the whole time son walks in there. And man, pop, gotta go. That was it's just such a great, yeah. But the CGI face thing in the eyes, I was like, all right, why did you do this? Don't do this. You didn't have to do this.
Yeah. Isn't that movie like 3 or 4 hours long?
Long as shit.
Yeah, it's long, right?
Long as shit.
It looks entertaining though. I seen a bit of it, and I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Let me get to your argument though. Your argument was that I shouldn't use like Breaking Bad as a measuring stick for like The Walking Dead.
What I'm saying.
Here's
like,
what I'll say
to
about
judge every single show. That's crazy.
Well, it's a drama film. I wouldn't compare It's Always Sunny, which I love. It's Always Sunny. I wouldn't compare that to Breaking Bad.
Sure.
Because within the genre of
but to be like, what I'm saying is like, what were we talking? What was the show that Walking Dead? I think. He was like, it's no Breaking Bad. I'm like, yeah, but there's how many shows are a Breaking Bad? There's like 2, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard.
It's up there, like you said, The Wire, Dexter. Lost.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Game of Thrones, and rewatching Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is not. Game of Thrones is not as good as it's just not. It's just not.
No, it's not as good as Breaking Bad, but I'm saying it's up there, and as far as like it's better than The Walking Dead, without a doubt.
So hell to the no.
Ignoring the last 2 seasons.
Oh, I forgot I'm on Anzo's show, man. He has the fan zone button, bro.
No, you're good.
Ignoring the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, it's incredible television. But like,
see, I like the last. I have to renege what I said initially after rewatching it. There's little things I've seen that I like about season 8. I will say that.
I have to say Game of Thrones is fucking trash. I watched the first episode and I said no. Then I went and watched the episode in like season 3 and I was like, no, this show is fucking horrible. Absolutely terrible.
No, you're wrong. You are mistaken.
Terrible.
Terrible. Television entertainment is subjective, like to an extent, right? Yes. There's a point where there's objectivity to it, and I think objectively, you are absolutely wrong about Game of Thrones. I don't know how you could.
Well, there are facts, and then we can base opinions on those facts. Like it is a fact that the production level and design of Game of Thrones is probably better than any show, including Breaking Bad. The production design, the costume design, set design, that is a fact. Like the amount of effort and everything put into it. Whether or not your opinion based on that fact is, you know what I mean? It's how you measure it. But you were blinking very heavily, by the way, Yellow. I saw you when I was.
Yeah, you were talking crazy about it. I can't accept anything. Season 8 is trash.
It's not. It's actually not, though. It could have been written a little bit better, but there are things that are really, really good.
First of all, it could have been written in reverse. They should have had the first 3 episodes happen at the end, right? And then the last 3 episodes, a messed up version of those should have happened in the beginning. But that season was doomed to fail from season 6 because they had already like messed up the rules of the show. Like I think the rules of the Game of Thrones world changed in season 6. In the beginning, it was just chaos. And if you don't make the right decisions, you will die. And then it became like every other show where it's just like set up, payoff. Our hero is going to stay alive. We have to get him to this point. And it's like, so the season was doomed from that point on.
People did die that like, you were like, oh, because of their horrible decisions that they made. And the arcs that happened, they subverted your expectations. My favorite character is Daenerys Targaryen, man. But without a doubt. So I was really offended at first with season 8 with her arc with like, oh my God, like this is what they're doing. Oh no, that's how she dies. But Anzo doesn't care, so I can sit here and spoil
but why? Because they rushed the development? Is that why?
Wait, what?
You said you were offended by her arc because they rushed her development into
because I thought she was going to be something completely. Yeah, right. But it does subvert your expectations, and you know what? No. It is shocking. No, okay. Well, you thought
they were building toward her being a nut job. Then they just rushed it at the end. They just like, oh well, she's crazy. Kill her, John. It's like, okay, I guess, fine, sure.
They were
But-
waiting for winter for 8 fucking seasons
Oh,
of that
man.
stupid
I'm sorry,
show.
Anto, you also
What are you
don't like
talking
the fact that
I watched
Well,
the first
no,
episode, and all
it's
they were
not.
talking about is winter. So then I
It's
went to
more
season
complicated.
3.
than that. It's
So I
more
went to season
complicated
3.
than that.
I went to season 3, and I was like, "Wait, winter didn't fucking come yet." And then I watched season
Nigga,
8,
it's
and I'm like,
not-
"Oh, finally,
No,
fucking
idea what
winter's
you
out of the way."
have
I'm
no
sorry.
understanding of how the world works.
Yeah, that's not.
You have-
That
you
has nothing to
you
do
have
with
no idea what you're talking.
All right, hold on. Well,
I'm just
No.
saying, man.
all right. So Yellow, you also don't like the fact that Bran was the king. Let's get to that because that's the elephant in the room. Is Bran
Actually, I wasn't. That didn't really bother me that much.
Okay.
That kind of seemed like a logical.
I mean, that was
like,
also
I
in the
can
books
see-
too. It was in the books.
Well, what do you mean? It was the books aren't done. We didn't get there yet, so it's not in the books. But I think the way they were building up, it is a logical conclusion that George could come to in the books. We won't know because he's never gonna fucking write them shits. Son of a bitch.
There was nothing with
I hate you.
Bronn being the king in the books or something like
They
that.
were building toward it. Yes.
Okay,
That's
okay,
one
all right.
that's one of the logical conclusions in the books.
I
There's
will
one
say I
of the
didn't read the
logical
books, so maybe
Yeah.
I can see to you there. I just heard different things about that.
So you're quoting
Right,
the fucking book and you ain't even read the books.
Well, hey, Anzo, you're talking about Winter. You didn't even watch the show, man. So I
No,
don't
you
know.
are.
Facts. Yeah, you gotta shut up.
You're trying
You're
to,
done.
you're trying
You're
to
done, fam.
deflect that. I saw you deflect that shit, man. You're
I
trying
don't
to
They're
deflect-
waiting for winter.
That's what they were.
Hey, Anzo, maybe you'll do better if you read the books. Maybe you'll like it.
Nah.
And Snape is still the bad guy in Harry Potter.
But am I not wrong? Were they not waiting for winter? Like, wasn't winter?
It's not winter. Winter doesn't come in 4 months, fam. That's not a thing. It's a completely
Yeah, it's
different.
also more about the Night King and getting like
Right.
White Walkers getting through the wall, like which
Winter lasts for 10 years. And
Yeah.
winter,
And
it's
there were
like
more
once every
important
10
things.
years, you get a 10-year winter.
Anzo, there's
And
more
that's just
important
based
things.
on how the climate works. So that's just how the world works.
Wait,
And
So you
then
get
there's
10
all the
years
political
winter and
stuff
10
that
years
makes
summer?
the show.
that's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
something
Tyrion
like that,
trying
yeah.
to stay alive, and Tyrion how he appeals to different people's,
So
their
hold on.
greed and
You get 10 years summer and 10 years winter. Is that
Who
what it
cares
is?
about? Who cares?
Yeah, it's
I
something
know.
like
I'm
that.
asking.
Yeah.
That's nothing. But that's
It's not
nothing to
who
do with.
cares.
No,
It's not
because
who cares. I'm asking.
that's not the
Nah,
premise
see,
of the show.
what happened
I don't
is
know about that shit.
Josh is trying to kill whatever joke you're making before you make it. Let him
Yeah.
just sound dumb. Let him enjoy his ignorance for a while.
No,
'cause
I'm asking.
they're waiting for winter. So you don't know anything about the show. You know
No,
nothing
he
about the show.
He just told you he saw 3 episodes,
That's
and
what
they
I'm
weren't
saying,
even in
but, like-
order.
But like
I-
you didn't hear people talking about it. Like you don't know anything.
Yeah, they
that was
talked
going
about
on.
winter in every fucking episode I seen, and it still ain't reached until the end. So I was like, well, where the fuck is winter?
Let me ask you another.
But when winter came, though, winter fucking came. See,
Because
You
that's
ain't
what I'm
even
saying. I
peeping.
wanted
winter,
to see.
winter showed up.
No,
fam.
I watched when the Frost Giants came. That's what I was waiting
Winter.
for. Because
That's
when
not
they
when winter
teased,
showed up. See, you don't know nothing about what you're talking about. Just shut up.
Yes,
Just shut
it
up.
is.
Look, we're gonna have a conversation for a little while, and so we'll invite you in later. All right.
yes, it is. From what I see.
Arya Stark, Beast, man. Beast.
I love her. Favorite character.
Love it.
From day one.
So
From day
what
one.
did you not like about season 8 then? You just
I did the rules of the world change, and
Rules
I
of the
really
world
feel because so this is how I thought about Game of Thrones, and this is going to be some super lofty, like heady shit, right? Some bullshit.
Okay, all right.
But the way how I thought about Game of Thrones was there were no heroes and villains. There were people who were trying to do the good thing, and there were people who didn't give a fuck about that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how we would call heroes and villains. But in a television show, the heroes win and the villains lose. You feel what I'm saying? In Game of Thrones, that first season, they showed us, no, your hero will lose if they don't play this game right. Because that's what it's about. It's about playing the game right. And there were so many times when we got towards the last seasons that like people like Jon Snow, people like Daenerys did a pretty good job of playing the game, but even still, people like Daenerys, Cersei even to an extent. Well, Cersei played the game really well, but there were times where
towards the end of season 8 she didn't play it well.
Not at all. But for the sake of her, right, and that's what I'm saying. For the sake of her drama, she should have died if the rules stayed the same. But for the sake of the drama of keeping Cersei alive, I feel like they kept her alive in the show when she should have died multiple times, right? Like it's a lot of
Trash.
In the beginning, I really bought into the. I'm just gonna ignore him. In the beginning, I really bought into the world that they set up. I was stunned when they chopped off Sun's head, as was all of us, and then everything else that happened. I can't remember it all right now, but
Battle
it
of the
really
Bastards.
felt like,
I mean, fucking Theon Greyjoy torturing.
right,
fucking,
right, because he didn't play the game well. See, the show punished whoever did not play the game well, good guy or bad guy. If you didn't play the game well, you got punished for it. And then Jon Snow survived over and over and over and over again. And then Daenerys survived, like found a way out of every situation over and over and over again. So it's just like,
you don't think? I mean, Tywin played the game. Tywin played the game, and he got an arrow through the fucking chest. So.
Yeah, but he got right. But he played the game, but he kept underestimating Tyrion. That was his fatal flaw. He kept underestimating.
I mean, he tried to kill Tyrion. He tried to kill Tyrion. Tyrion was smart, man. He fucking had the trial by combat, dude. Like he
played the game. Bro. He played the game better. See?
So that's my one issue. I'm sorry, Anzo. I know you want to make some jokes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
before you do that,
sisters fucking too, right?
Yeah, sure, that's great.
Yeah, no, that was always uncomfortable.
No, I will say this: as selfish as Tyrion was and self-interested in himself, that's the only thing I will say is for him to suggest that Bran be the king. Maybe that I don't know, that was a little wonky, but I respect it.
It was weird. It's because they wanted to get to where they wanted to go. They didn't actually. That's another problem with the show. It stopped being about letting the characters exist in the world and letting the rules of the world dictate what happens, and it became about, we set this up so we're going to now pay it off. And that was not the way the show worked before then. Well, remember how much time we spent with Robb Stark planning for his takeover? Like we spent a season planning but just red weddings out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that wasn't just to subvert. That's not just to subvert your expectation. It's because in the rules of the show, he played the game wrong. He did not play the game right.
Right.
And it's like, and that's Jeffrey. The same thing with Jeffrey.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's oh man, that's another thing where it's like, you just get poisoned. That's it. That's all it is. He should have had some like.
Play the game.
He should have got his dick chopped off and all that shit. Just like
sure.
Boy, I mean, man. Oh man.
He died for a long time, bro. He spent a long time dying, choking to death.
Yeah, man. But no. I don't know, man. You're on an MSK show, or you? Oh no, you're not an MSK.
No. The Great Council is where we at mostly.
That's
nerdy news.
Nerd Man?
No, I started messing with Nerd Man recently. No, this is the Great Council. It's somebody completely different. I think I met all of these cats from fucking with Ashley, the widow.
I don't know who that is, but
yeah.
I knew Anzo through Robert Storms. Do you fuck with them? Storms Live, or you don't fuck with them?
I don't know who that is. Nah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? That's the Parasite guy.
New.
That's his friend.
I'm new, bro.
Okay, all right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm brand. I just showed up the other day on a stream with Ashley, and Nerd Man was there talking a bunch of, you know what I mean? And Enzo was there, and we was agreeing a lot. Yeah, have you ever heard Nerd Man say anything? He says the same
was on
things
a
over
show
and over
with
again.
us once.
Right.
So what I do is I DJ. I don't know if you were there for this part. I DJ at a strip club. I DJ. Swag. Well, I was DJing at 2 strip clubs, but now I DJ at 1. I work mostly nights, so I don't get to get on streams with you guys.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm here tonight and Wednesday on the OOC, but I usually don't get to see all you. I wish I could do more with my channel, but I'm trying. I put videos out every day, but if I could get in the community more.
As long as you're putting out the videos, that's good. You know what I mean? You're still putting in some work there, so usually channels build off of the videos. I like to do live streams. It takes me way too long to do a fucking video, bro. But
I'm gonna see what I do. It takes like 5 minutes. I'm just like, oh, here, this is the new sandwich, or this is the new movie. I'm like, bing, bang, boom, talk about it, get in, get out.
I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna rant about these fucking Elite joysticks one day. But before we close, before we close it up, though, I want to hear what you had to say about Superman and Lois.
Oh,
Oh no, I hate Superman. I've never, arguably, Superman 2 is the greatest Superman movie. I can recognize that. I don't like the character. I felt the same way about Captain America. MCU has made me like Captain America. I do not like Superman. Superman and Lois is like one of the best fucking comic book television shows that I think I've ever seen.
Ooh.
It's like,
Really?
it's not,
You like it better than Daredevil?
that's the only one that I would compare it to. That should tell you.
Which one?
You feel what I'm saying now?
Daredevil.
Like
Which one?
now,
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Oh.
Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's CW, so it's not like Daredevil is way more raw, gritty, and it's Superman, so it's not as what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Gritty,
visceral as Daredevil was. You feel what I'm like? You really feel
Well, it's not like Man
when
of
Matt
Steel
gets
Superman.
beat up. Right. Well, that's a different. That's
But you know what I mean? That's what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
right. Right. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So like, but it's just really, really good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a little bit. There's a little bit of like CW drama because there's kids on the show. He has kids on the show. Him and Lois.
Kids.
Is there crossover shit? Do you see the Flash?
No.
Black Lightning in there?
No,
none of that. None of that. Not yet, anyway. It's very isolated. I'm not even sure what period of time it takes place. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know what world it's on.
After
none of that.
Crisis.
They're telling a very
They're
telling a very isolated story. Say it again?
He was in Flash.
Yeah. He was there.
Okay,
and her, both of them. But they didn't have kids yet then. So
okay.
Right. So it happens
So
after
like,
Crisis, and
I mean,
I'm not sure which Earth it is.
But they're like 15 years old. So it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows when it took place? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what year it is? Who knows? There's no indication that it's significantly in the future or anything like that. So you know.
See, I think I overestimate the my worry. I'm sorry, Anzo. It's the worry about I didn't see Black Lightning, so I don't want to get lost in Legends of Tomorrow. I didn't see Legends of Tomorrow.
No, you won't. Not with the Super. No, you won't. You won't have that.
Not with the CW. Not with the CW. Yeah. Go watch Black Lightning. You ain't watched Black Lightning yet. You're tripping. Black Lightning was amazing.
Okay.
Thank you. Ashley was like, Black Lightning is garbage.
Ashley's a hater. Ashley's a hater. I don't think Ashley like black people.
I didn't see it because I'm a black person. I'm black, white, Native American. I'm mixed.
Right.
But, no, I didn't see it because I was afraid of what was that?
They told me I was Native American too. I don't believe them.
No, I literally am. I did my genealogy. Swag. I actually did my genealogy. Like I know.
Swag. They keep saying it, but I'm like, sure, Grandma, whatever you say, babe. I believe. 8%,
I know. Which is a high amount. 8% is a high amount too. It's not a lot.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's a lot. That's a lot.
No, I just didn't watch it because again, like I said, I was worried about I haven't caught up on Arrow. I haven't caught up on Legends of Tomorrow. I don't know.
That shit don't matter.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it don't matter. And I like
the crossover episodes, but that shit don't matter.
Yeah, I like it too. I really do. I just can't take the kids. I can't take the two dudes' daughter. Like those parts
all the
of the
kids.
show.
You just don't like none of the children.
I just don't like them.
Kids. Get these kids off my goddamn TV.
But I don't like the mother and father either.
But the kids are the kids are the source of Superman's. What makes this show good is because Superman is a bad dad. He tries to be a good father. He tries to be a good father, but he is not good at it. And it's great. It's so like, and it doesn't feel, the drama doesn't feel super played up like a lot of the CW. So it's like, oh, Dad, you know what I mean? Like I have every single possible thing wrong with me that's happening in my life right now, and you want me to like not tell anybody.
There's a little bit of that shit.
Who's the worst father? Omni-Man or Superman?
It's definitely Omni-Man.
Yeah,
it's definitely Omni-Man. But one thing I did like about it is when they did the Lex part, everybody was like, "Oh my god!" I won't tell you Abba because you didn't see it, but
you've already said too much. I feel like.
Well, no,
what about Doomsday and I'm trying to think Brainiac?
No, Doomsday wasn't. No.
This isn't that type of show. It's not like
not
Krypton.
Yet.
I started watching that shit, the Krypton shit, and I was like, "This is kind of cool," but
I heard Krypton was great. Actually, I heard the first season was amazing, and then the Lobo episode in the second season was amazing. But then it got kind of.
Well, they did Doomsday. They did Doomsday better than they did in the fucking movie.
Nah, first it was a Doom. I didn't watch it, but it was a Doomsday precursor. It wasn't actually Doomsday. It was Doomsday before he's Doomsday in the Krypton, right?
Yeah. No, they
Yeah, it
could.
wasn't Doomsday. It was like it's Doomsday, but it's like before he has all of his evolutionary bullshit, right?
No, hold on. I'll show you the clip because he has
Huh?
everything. Like they
Oh,
actually
all right.
they turn a Kryptonian into Doomsday. That's what they did, right? So I'll show you.
But Superman and Lois is amazing, man. It's I'm blown away by how much I'm enjoying the show. Like it's just and
Yeah,
did
it's
you
good.
caught up all the way?
Yeah.
Nah, I got 2 episodes left, but I just finished I just got to the point where like dude just got like released or whatever. I'm not trying to say too
Oh,
much,
okay.
but
Yeah.
so that fucking reveal, bro, I was like blown away. I was blown
Yeah,
away by
me
how
too.
emotional it was for me. I was like, oh,
Yeah, me too.
that's
Me too.
crazy, yo. I should have known the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I should have.
Yeah,
How
me
did I
too.
not know?
Yeah, me too. Me too. And that's the thing I was saying. Everybody flipped out because they're like, they did
Yep.
that. And then they
Yep.
did the twist on it. And I was like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Now, this is the Doomsday on Krypton. Hold on.
All right. That looks terrible.
What?
Maybe it's too small. Make it big, yo. I can't.
Yeah,
Like, maybe
I'm going to big this one up.
maybe that's hideous. I hate the way he looks, but he was getting busy.
What?
I
I
hate
think
the way
he
he
looks
looks.
better. I think it looks better than the one in the fucking movie. That's for sure.
I don't know if it's for sure. I don't really. Maybe I don't really.
He looked like a troll, like from Lord of the Rings type of shit in that.
Oh my god, bro! I remember watching Lord of the Rings, the first 3. I watched all 3 of them in one day. I took the day off school. Somebody let me borrow the DVDs. I watched them. I've tried to watch the Fellowship of the Ring like 6 different times since then, and I cannot get through it. We just did a watch party for it, and the whole time I'm just like, yo, this shit is boring as they are. It's all exposition. It's all slow-mo shots. It's all like, I'm like, yo.
Have you ever watched the extended edition?
No, you're out of your mind.
I watched the extended edition. I have the extended edition for each one of them, bro. I love the Lord of the Rings, but yeah, I can see where the second one is just like a lot of.
No,
the
first one, the first one is just
Fellowship,
all exposition, and then it's like Fellowship, and then it's like slow mo expositional dialogue, like when the council meets and they're all like, "But who's gonna take the ring?" And it's just all slow mo reaction shots, and Frodo is like, oh my god! And then they had a chase that was in slow mo the whole time with I'm like, yo, the whole time, like it's just a lot of. It was just so boring, bro.
My dude,
wow.
He's trying to tell you that he'd rather watch Titanic twice before he'd watch the first one.
Fan.
Oh, hell to the no.
And Twin Towers was my favorite one when I watched all 3 of them. I was like, yeah, nah, that third one bangs, but that second one though, that 2 Towers or that was that's the one. But I don't know, man. It just.
So you didn't get a chance to try and watch that one again either?
I haven't. It took me forever to finish the first one so that I can go into the second one and I just haven't gotten to it yet, man.
For some reason, I saw Return of the King in the theater, and I really enjoyed it. And
I seen all of them in the theater.
I remember it being amazing. I remember it being like both the two Towers and Return of the King. I remember being just amazing.
Fellowship is
movies.
rough, man.
And I remember enjoying Fellowship, but I think it was just because it was the first time I was introduced to a world like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't fuck with the
Hobbits.
It was just, I heard the Hobbits.
No. I think you could have made 2 movies out of those, and it would have been fine. Even one. Some people say 1. I don't know. I think 1 might have been a little too short, but I think you could have made 2 movies, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, because I heard the studios wanted a 3rd movie, so he had to add a lot of stuff to make it that way, right?
Trilogy,
but I didn't think they were bad. I didn't think they were bad. I didn't think they were horrible. They weren't great, but they weren't horrible.
They weren't good.
Yes, they were, man. They're okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
You seen them, right?
Yeah.
Just checking. Just checking.
They were waiting for winter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, Anzo, you seem to really defend Lord of the Rings, but you don't like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because Game of Thrones is pure boring.
Pretty much.
Talking.
But you
I'll take one conversation in Game of Thrones over every single time they were walking in Fellowship of the Ring, bro. Like, I thought Clerks 2 was exaggerating when they was like, this is the first movie. And I was like, come on, I enjoyed that movie. I tried to watch it again after that, and I was like, yo.
I watched Blade Runner. I watched Blade Runner 2049 twice before I watched.
Blade Runner 2049 is amazing, though.
It is. It did go for. We were sitting. I love it. Oh, it is without a doubt. But my friend and I, we were sitting there.
Slow.
Like, no, not even that slow. It's just that it's long. Like, whoa, there's a lot of good ideas, but they're all like. And I love Denis Villeneuve, but it's like, damn, dude, like this is 4 hours, man. It's fucking 4 hours long.
Absolutely horrible.
It's true.
No, come on.
It was horrible. God. I watched that movie once and I will never watch that shit again.
I loved it. I loved it, man. I loved it.
It doesn't compare to the first one
There's got to be things that you like in it, though, Anzo, because there's like so many elements to it that I'm sure there are things that like, I like that part with whatever.
Anna de Armas. That's what he liked about it. He's, she's nice.
Yeah.
Nope. Didn't like anything about that movie. It was very forgettable to me.
You didn't like when he reconnected with Deckard? See, now that I wish.
The daughter thing? You didn't like the daughter thing?
Nope.
You didn't like
the
city?
Where they
didn't like his apartment?
No.
You're crazy, bro. That movie's great. It's fucking like that's one thing that I just ask when they make stuff. Just create a world and let me live in it for a little while. That's all I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And Blade Runner 2049 does that shit immaculately.
It does. It's just like I said. There's a lot. It's very heady. I think I was like I had to take a piss, and I was like, I can't leave. Like sitting in the theater for 4 hours. I'm like, oh fuck, man. Like I can't.
No, that's torture. Yeah, that's torture.
So maybe I was thinking about it in that context, but like to compare it to like an Ex Machina, like you said, let's live in the world. To me, Ex Machina is like a perfect movie. I just wish that there was more to that movie. So I guess it's like they're both ends of the spectrum. Or one is 4 hours, one's super short. Maybe let's get something that's right there.
Right. I'm hoping that's what Dune is going to be.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I hope so too, man. I was a big fan of the original Dune, so I hope this one's going to be good, man. But we've been going for almost 3 hours, guys. I know you probably got to go to bed. We're going to close it up, man.
I'm exhausted.
I appreciate you coming on, man. Tell the people about your channel.
I appreciate you having me, Finn. It was a pleasure to meet you, Josh, man.
Man.
Movie aficionado. Yellow Does It. You know where to find me. Yellow Does It, aka No W, aka yes, my name is a color, aka the Grump God. And you can find me over there on the Gray Council. All right, it's like 5 days a week, man. Just covering all the nerdy news, anything you can talk about, and you can find me on my channel, Yellow Does It, on YouTube, doing all kinds of dumb shit.
Absolutely, and I'll make sure to have his channels in my description box for next time, guys, so you could just sub there if you haven't already. Josh, talk to the people, sir.
Movie Aficionados on YouTube, but more importantly, like I said, Movie Aficionados on Facebook. We have a group. We have about 7,000 members. It's for people like that do movie reviews and all types of stuff, discussions. Yellow, if you're on Facebook, man, and you want to post your stuff in there, you're more than welcome to join and put your stuff up there. And as far as my channel, I do reviews. I do like funny stuff. I do cologne. I did fucking cologne reviews, and I'm gonna have F9 review coming up. Probably do that tomorrow. But yeah, man, that's it, bro.
Yeah, I seen F9, man. It's all good. Yeah, look, I gotta ask you this before you go. What the fuck is up with the bunny ears, bro?
Cat ears.
The cat ears.
It's your swag, man.
My mother is a half moon cat demon, so that's it's just
you know, it's funny, but it's like, do I laugh at that? Do I don't laugh at that? Yeah, I laugh at that.
I was gonna say you're a half troll, right? No,
I fucked up. I was on this this live streaming app called Live It. That's where I jumped into this whole like content creation thing. I just got on there because I thought it'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they was paying me, and I just put the fucking hat on one day.
Wait, who's paying you?
Just
Someone's paying you? Let me know, man.
they were. It was Live It. Yeah, nah, they
Live
probably
It.
still offering Live It. Yeah, LIVIT, man. Go download the app, play on it for a while, watch what it is, what they do over there. It's like I don't know, like Big O, like it's like I don't know, it's the live streaming. You just you hold the phone like this and you talk into it and people send you money and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Mostly
Yo, Uncle, we should have been
attractive
doing
women,
that this whole
obviously.
damn stream, man.
Yeah,
Mostly,
Go hell, bro.
it's difficult.
yeah, sure.
And there's so many fucking rules. But yeah, so I was doing it and I just put the hat on one day and people fucking loved it. So then I just got stuck with it really.
Roll with it.
I'm waiting until I get like a big audience so then I can do like a whole like rebrand and like do like a reveal and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been on?
Like a year,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah, me too.
Like I think I officially started my YouTube, like started actually doing shit on it in like late 2019.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost a little bit over a year too myself, you know. So
Nah, but
it's
you
fun.
getting busy though.
I try. You know what I mean? I've been
You already got the monetization and all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause I got lucky, bro. I got lucky.
Yeah.
I'll tell you backstage. Yeah. With that being said, we're gonna close it up, guys. Peace out.
Swag.